Remember to turn your sound on YouTube off.
All right.
Lisa Elaine gifted me a real jelly plate.
Says you're loud. You're live. Sorry.
It says I'm live. Okay.
You got a jelly plate.
Yeah. Lisa Elaine gifted it to me.
You are gonna love it.
What a sweet person to do that.
Yeah, and I haven't heard from her in ages. Have you guys?
No.
Yeah, I haven't heard from her.
Well, it says it doesn't tell me I'm live.
Well, you're on I see you. Actually, I see me. I see my my book.
Okay.
On your hangout. Hi, everybody. If anybody, yes, we have Janice and Lynn and Janet.
Well, hello, everyone.
Good evening, ladies.
For some unknown reason, I can't seem to get my own self.
Oh.
That's okay. That's I'm trying to do it on my computer.
Okay.
Okay, I finally got the chat popped out. There we go.
There we go. Guys, I'll be there as soon as I figure out why I can't find myself here. So it just doesn't want to.
Oh, I'm looking for us on my channel. It's been a long day, ladies. Hi, hi, Teresa. Hi, Joyce. Holly. Hey, everybody.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. There we go. All righty.
All right.
Oh, I saw Mindy too.
There you are.
And Susan.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Becky's already moving right along here. She's not even waiting for us.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Uh-oh.
That's me. That was me. I had to turn my sound off.
Okay.
I'm good now.
Guys, sooner or later we'll get this all figured out.
There's too many steps. It's just it just takes too many steps to do this. And then I can't see the screen. That's my problem. So I got to move something close to me so I can see. Yeah. So
hello, Kathy.
Yeah.
And Carly and Holly and Mindy. And see, Becky's already working. The rest of us are trying to get it.
Yeah. Well, I was gluing things. So does that count? I was gluing.
Yeah, it counts. I'm still to the point where I'm trying to find paper.
Well, I see the little cards, Jerry, and I was just watching Packer Die because I haven't seen her in forever, and she's got a video up.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen her in a long time, too. Oh, that's nice to know.
Hello, Joyce and Beth. Who's going to paint paper tonight?
Say that again.
I said, who was going to paint paper tonight? Becky's on right now, Beth.
You should recognize the drop paper.
Let's see here. Jerry's got out her little cards, and she was gluing stuff together. I haven't even got my papers together because that's the kind of day it's been. So
I just threw all this stuff together a few minutes ago. And I'm not even in my normal spot. And
there's Miss Lynn J, and Lynn's going to make an attempt.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm gonna paint my Rolodex cards because I need more. I'm running out.
We got this thing in the mail today. It's something we get every year, or like maybe every 6 months. And I'll have to show you guys this paper. It's really thin.
Put yourself in the spotlight.
I just did.
Okie doke.
This paper it's not like tracing paper, but it's not like, it's stronger than newsprint, but it's real thin. So I decided I would paint on it a little too. So we'll see. But I have a bunch of envelopes and stuff that didn't get finished. So that's my goal, is to finish some stuff.
Good, good. And I was going to do my Rolodex cards.
Okay.
And I was going to paint some book text.
Okay.
If I get bored with this, because I don't know if any of you, if every one of you have seen my Rolodex.
Cool.
Yes. Aren't they lovely? I just love them.
See, I started something like that on those little study things for vocabulary words that you can get at Walmart.
Yeah.
I started a little book on that, but I haven't done anything lately.
Yeah, I enjoy them because they're small. I don't pressure myself to have to like decorate them. And I basically just put some words on it that, you know, mean something to me.
Okay, I'm letting you guys bounce around. That's not working very well. Something I'm doing is wrong. There we go.
We're still bouncing, and holy smokers.
Yeah, it bounces sometimes when you talk. So there we go. It should be.
I'm gonna read the chat.
Oh, Jen,
okay. Names.
Vacate.
I think I've got it locked now, guys. I'm sorry. Hi, Bag Full of Treasure, and Janice and Cheryl, Joyce. And Joyce isn't going to chat, so she can. She's not going to chat, so she can work.
Good for you, Joyce. And there's Miss Allie K. How are you, Anna? I haven't seen you in a while. And there's Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Good. I'm glad to hear you're still alive. That's good. Well, I haven't been on social media very much. Too many things going on in the house. Good. I'm glad you're getting better. That's good. Are you gonna make some paper tonight? You gonna play along with me?
Oh, that's a bit. Ouch.
Uh-oh, that didn't sound good.
All right, I'm gonna move my cards, my beautiful cards, and I'm gonna actually make some. So I basically glue two cards together because I bought the cheapo ones.
And they were too thin?
Yeah, well, you know, I pick up whatever I see at the thrift store or, you know, yard sale or whatever. And I started making them and they were really flimsy. So I just glued two together. And
well, as cheap as you can get them at the thrift store, you might as well.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm not going to pay full price for them.
No.
About it. So yeah, I'll paint them. So I have a little jelly plate here. I thought I would jelly plate them, which I don't normally do. I don't know. Should I do it on this book? Yeah, maybe I will. And I'm trying to use up some paint that I have.
Yeah, that's what my goal is, to use this little tray up tonight.
Oh, yeah. Because you know, it gets down to the nothing, and it takes up space. It's taking up real estate.
That's right.
That's right.
Hello, Mary.
We need other stuff to go in those spaces.
Oh, there's Mary. Right. Hi, Mary. Yes, we need more paint.
We need more paint. Okay. I think not.
No, I have a lot of paint, but I love to jelly print. I do it a lot in the I think I'm gonna put another color in the summer because I like to do it outside. Oops. Yeah, some paint's not so good. This one I think is not so good. Anyhow, I'm just gonna make a big.
Oh, there it is. I'm hunting everywhere. My brayer's in the very bottom of this bucket.
Oh goodness! Whoa, that was wet. Okay.
And I'm just gonna fly by the seat of my pants here.
Let's see, Anna, Becky, everybody's saying hello to everybody.
Good.
Guys, if we miss anybody coming in, hello, because the chat is moving pretty quick tonight. So just hello, everyone.
So who's sweating to death? Who's sweating to death? It seems like there's a heat wave all over the country.
Oh dear.
So who's not? Maybe I should say who's not sweating to death. Hold on, I have to get a tray. I need someplace to put these things.
Oh, she's noisy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. See, I got a big tray. I have this big tray. I don't know if you can see it. This big tray. I'm just going to set it off to my side so I can put my wet cards on it. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, I had a bottle of paint that I had apparently put water in.
Yeah, I just did that.
So I now look at this mess I have.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yuck, because, you know.
Kind of thankful mine wasn't quite that wet.
Yeah, it was real wet. So I'm just going to try to do something and let it dry.
I have some paint that I had mixed with Floetrol. Will that work on here?
I don't know.
I think it will, Becky.
Okay.
Yeah, I would use it.
I would love to use it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Colors I want.
We'll find out, won't we?
Yep, I'm going to use some next.
I'm
And
just
start
gonna-
out another stack.
I'm just going to soak this up with some of this paper.
All right, let's see.
Let's find out what Becky's Floetrol. Oh, that's Jerry. What Becky's Floetrol looks like.
It's really watery. It's kind of like what you just had out. So.
I forgot to make a mark. I bought some of that years ago, and I can't remember what I bought it for. Don't you think we do that?
You probably bought it to make
Pouring, right?
Yeah, paint pour.
No, it was before the pouring thing.
Oh.
It was a long time ago. It was when I first got into mixed media.
It makes paint more where you can spray it. That's what they use it. That's what the guys at the paint store use it for.
Yeah. I'm going to just go over this. I honestly don't remember.
It makes it slick, so the envelopes are kind of floating around here, but we'll see.
Yeah. So why did you buy it originally, Becky?
To do paint pouring.
Okay.
Then I decided paint pouring just wasn't for me. Everything it turned out like mud, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna move past this craze.
It never appealed to me, the paint pouring.
It just seems a lot wasteful to me.
Yeah. Well,
Teresa said she's not sweating.
I gotta look at the chat. I can't see. You're either too close or too far. All right, now I gotta just turn around. Look at the South Carolina, and it's 100 and 101. Faye,
are you down near Columbia, Faye? Because
she retracted her message because she probably was sweating.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm coming to North Carolina on Thursday. I'll be there. I don't want to be sweating, but I guess I'm gonna be. I got a message from the. I'm taking a workshop with Leslie Marsh and Roxanne Evans Stout, and we're going to do echo dyeing to start. It's a 3-day workshop, and she said make sure that you dress appropriately because we're going to spend the morning outside.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll be right back because you just reminded me of something.
Okay.
Anna says pretty.
And Barb says it froze there last night.
Yeah. I've been sleeping with the door open. We have a door in our bedroom. And I've been sleeping with it open. I can hear the birds first thing in the morning.
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh, I am enjoying, right, Mary? Mary's here still probably. The birds, oh my gosh. I am enjoying them. Like, I'm going to get a pair of binoculars. I need a pair of binoculars.
Oh, you don't have a pair? Yeah, you need a pair. We've always had some, but that's, you know.
Yeah. I think I have a pair in the camper, but I don't want to take them out of the camper. So I want to get a pair for in the house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I want to see them, and I'm starting to recognize them.
Ooh.
I got a little book at the flea market yesterday. This one's good, and it has all the birds in Pennsylvania.
Jerry, your light is really strong.
You know, that's interesting because I'm in a weird spot. I'm going to turn this one off. Is that better?
I think so. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yes.
Better? I can turn the other one off. I'm not in my normal spot, so I don't have my normal overhead light. So I was just fooling around with the lights.
I brought some gum tree leaves in, and I was going to use them.
Ah, okay.
And then I wanted to show you guys that have been asking. This is a gumball that is still hanging on the tree, and when they fall on the ground, they look like this.
Wait, I want to see. Oh yeah, they look like little prickly things.
They get really hard when they're on the ground and dry, and they turn into marbles. And basically, that's what they feel like when you step on them. Scott took a heck of a tumble on the driveway one time because of these things.
You know, they remind me of like from the chestnut trees around here.
Yeah, the chestnut. I have a chestnut tree in our backyard down there, and I hate that thing. It's got spikes on it.
Okay, so are those soft?
No.
When it's green, it doesn't hurt you at all. When it starts getting dry, it's crispy. And this whole thing is full of seed pods. Everywhere there's a little opening, a seed falls out. So these things come up everywhere. It's a nuisance. But I thought I'd share those.
Yes, because I heard you talking about them the other night. I think in a stream or something.
Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah. And I looked it up on the internet to see what the tree looked like.
Oh, Mindy, you think that's a huge leaf?
I've got bigger ones.
I was going to say, you should see the ones outside my studio window. Now, mine are not gumball leaves, but
this is Scott called it a bass leaf, or I can't remember what.
A bass tree?
Yeah, a bass tree.
Uh-huh.
And so this one's bigger than both of my hands. And then I have some fig tree leaves, and our fig tree is covered in figs.
Oh, wow. Look at the size of that. Oh my gosh.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to leave you on Becky for just a second.
All right. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to use these tonight.
Those are huge. Faye says she's got a bird nest outside her window.
Oh,
see, yeah, with 2 baby birds in it. So they pin the curtains back and watch the mama feed them. Isn't that beautiful? I found this woman on. I keep doing the same thing. How boring! I found this woman on YouTube, and she's got hundreds and hundreds of hummingbirds in her yard, and I am not exaggerating. If you ever wanted to see anything amazing, I should get Tanya to drop the link in her. I'm reading over here. Becky, use your leaves on your jelly plate, but you need a bigger one. You need a bigger jelly plate for those leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a little tiny jelly plate.
Sorry, guys. I just sent Jeff to run an errand.
Is the light better for me now? Because I turned them on.
Uh-huh.
So now I feel like I'm in the dark. Is that odd? Yeah, it's dark in my room now. Well, pretty soon it's going to be dark outside. It's 8 o'clock here. Well, you're on Eastern time too, Becky.
Yeah, it's getting close to getting dark.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, we drove up to Traveler's Rest, which is about 15-minute drive from here last night, right at about this time. And by the time we got to the park where we walk, it was dark. But we walked with Bernadette anyway because we drug her all the way up there. We were in the dark. She loved it. She thought it was great.
Aw.
Well, if she can't see, she didn't matter.
Well, she sees lights and darks, so
Okay.
we still have to have a flashlight for her.
Uh-huh.
But she's like a steam locomotive. She's constantly the whole time. She's
Oh dear. Too funny.
I know, I'll make little round circles.
You're gonna make round circles?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Becky's leaves.
Can you see me? I got these little thingies at Walmart.
Oh,
Like
that's interesting.
years ago, $5. And boy, I got my money's worth out of them.
Are they what do you want to call? What do I want to call it? Are
They're
they
kids things.
Are they foam or plastic?
Yes.
They're foam.
They're foam. And they were $5 for the I just got paint on my hand. For the set, and there was a whole bunch of pieces in the set. And of course, I probably don't have the whole set here, but yeah, I love them because they make these little marks.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah.
I think that's the most fun is when you lift it off and then use the leaf on a separate piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. It's just one part. I can feel it. Oh, I don't like that imprint on this little card.
I think I let this get dry. We'll find out.
Your jelly plate, or
yeah, I went to tell ask Jeff to do something for me, so you know it got kind of dry.
Oh.
So we'll find out if they're even going to lift up at all. Yeah, it's not. So I'll just have to I'll just go over it. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Just a minute, I'll show y'all.
It picked up some of it before.
It picked up some of it, but not much. So.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, no, it looks pretty.
Yeah, it's actually really nice.
It probably like cleaned the plate a little, right?
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay. You couldn't get me any littler ones?
You want smaller than that?
Yeah. But if you can't, that's okay too.
What are you making that poor man do now?
Get leaves, I bet.
Oh. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
That's not a very big one. Okay. That's not a big one. He just brought me these. I asked him for little ones, and these he brought me.
What is that?
Elephant ear, right?
It's called an elephant ear. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have anything like that here.
Well, no, because they don't grow where it's cold.
Okay.
Yeah, they grow up here, but I don't know how far north they'll go.
Oh, that came out really pretty, but it just, isn't very finished. That's okay. It got dry before because he was I went to ask him to get that for me, but he also brought me in these. This is not a, see that? Isn't that cool?
Now, what are you showing now? I'm missing it.
You're missing it.
Because we're looking at Becky, I think. Are we looking at? No, there you are. I see it. I looked away for a split second.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens when you look away. You just cannot look away.
That's pretty. That's a fern, right?
Yeah,
right?
some kind of a fern.
Well, that's pretty.
So we'll see how it works too. But he was supposed to be bringing me some small elephant ears, and small to him is it's all relevant.
Yes, that's right.
So.
Well, it wasn't a 3-foot leaf.
I'm going to tell you what. The winter killed.
Oh no.
Them. We had a really big plant, and we had some bad cold weather this winter, and so the one of the plants, the leaves were bigger than the tire on the back of his Jeep.
Oh my gosh.
We have a few leaves that are good, really good size this year, but not as big as that plant was. So, thank you very. Oh, that's perfect, sweetie. Thank you very much.
Oh, how cute.
See, you're so good to me. What did you say, Jerry?
I said I like my little cards. They're coming
Okay,
out.
let me see.
Well, I putting them over there to dry. They're just, you know, I'm trying to make them so they're not too wild because I write on them.
Mm-hmm.
I just want some color and a little texture. You can't even really see how nice it looks. It looks nice. I like the first one I did. I like this one.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, the colors are pretty. But I figure if I don't like it, you just put more paint on top of it.
That's what you do.
Right. That one's nice too. My tray is getting full very quickly.
Well, that's what happens. I don't have a tray, but
Well, where do you put your stuff then? On the floor?
on the floor.
Okay.
I have sheets of freezer paper on the floor behind me. And normally it works really well. Tonight it's not working so well because I'm tethered with the headset. So
Oh, yes.
it's not working quite as well. Oh, this is pretty, guys. You got to see.
Flip us over to you.
I did. There we go.
Oh my. Oh wow. That's
kind of weird looking, but let's see what happens when we take this off. And then
gorgeous. You know, you doodle on top of that puppy, it'd be really pretty.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It'll be gorgeous. Now we need some paint on top of there that is kind of contrasties. Contrasties, but not too contrasties. I wanted to try some deli paper too. That was another thing that I wanted to try tonight. I really need to finish these envelopes that I started.
Are they for Happy Meal?
Some of them are, and some of them are for, I want to make some notebooks out of them.
Oh, that's nice.
They're 6x9s, and I want to make some little, you know, like purse notebook thingies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was good.
Let's do that.
Okay, let's see here.
Okay, that one's glued itself shut.
Uh-oh.
See what luck I have pouring. Not too much, not too much. Ew.
Okay. Well, that's boring.
Ooh, I love this color.
Look at this one. It's hard to look at because it's so weak and wimpy, but it came out pretty cool.
Is that deli paper?
Yeah. I personally am not particularly liking picking up the deli paper.
You don't because it's too thin?
Yeah, it's kind of thin, but that's okay. You know, I'll figure it out eventually.
It really does make good collage paper.
Yeah, that was the kind of the thing. Becky, what were you doing? It's too liquidy?
Well, that's got some of that Floetrol in it.
Oh, okay.
The big bottles that I have, they're the Floetrol ones. See, listen.
Oh, okay.
They're real runny. That's probably why I didn't like it.
Well, it's you're getting pretty papers. And what color is it you're liking, Jerry?
Oh, I love that color. It's green. It's lime green, and I love lime green. I love green.
I don't particularly like green, but I like lime.
Don't like green. I can't believe it. Can't believe my ears.
I don't like green, and I don't like yellow.
Blasphemy.
Sorry about that.
I love both of those colors. Oh my gosh, I love green and yellow.
If
Who
I
loves
had
green and yellow? Who loves green and yellow? Say yay.
Hi, Zoe and Nancy.
Hi, Cheryl. And Nancy, yes. And Zoe, I see.
Anybody else who's here that we've missed?
No, let me scroll back. No, I think we're good.
Okay.
Susan, yeah, I think I did say hi to you, Susan. Giovanna, I missed you.
It's Giovanna.
Giovanna.
Yep. I always said it wrong, and she sent me sort of, at least I think I'm saying it right now. And hello, Joan. Yeah, Susan's here.
Is she saying it right? Giovanna? Is it Giovanna or Giovanna?
See, I had been saying it the way you're saying it, and I
Wait for green and yellow. She's my girl.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh, all right, Cheryl. Oh, she doesn't like green either.
Now, here's the deal. And it depends on where you're at, because if I'm in South Dakota, I do like green because I like grass. But
yeah, in South Dakota, you would like green because you probably don't see much of it. Oh man, this is just water. What happened here?
She says it is Giovanna.
Giovanna.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right.
When she sent me an email, she typed it that way, so I was like, oh, I've been saying it completely.
We've all been saying it wrong.
Yeah, but I think I have murdered it worse than that.
No, I just murdered it too then.
Okay,
Cheryl likes yellow. All right, Cheryl. Then I'll let the green go.
I have a mess.
Oh, this paint's going in the garbage right now. Do you ever open a paint and have it smell like really bad?
Ooh.
Yeah. Did you hear that noise? That was the paint going in the garbage.
Yeah.
And it's on my jelly plate. Okay, let's wipe it off.
Yeah, because it might smell that way when you dried it.
I'm just going to get rid of it where I need a wipey thing because it stinks.
Thanks.
Yeah, something must have happened to it. Oh my gosh. I have a very sensitive nose. Ugh. Doesn't that ever happen to you? You open paint and like goes bad. It was really watery too. I'm surprised. You think? Yeah. It's fucking rare. Sorry about the noise there. I have a sink in my room.
All right.
Okay, Joan. Becky?
Yeah.
Since I'm on you, where do you stand? Are you picking up or starting over?
Picking up.
Okay. So when you start over again, would you kind of explain it to Joan? Joan, it's a surface, it's wiggly. And Becky's getting ready to start one.
You need one.
Yeah, you want one. I can guarantee you want one.
Mm-hmm.
You can see through it. It's just jelly. It's about what, a half an inch thick?
Yeah.
It feels kind of rubbery. And you just put just a little bit of paint down and spread it with a brayer. And then you can pick up the color. I've got some art screen ink here I need to use up too. I'm going to use some of that. And it acts a little different than paint.
And it's a printing surface. You can
mono
put lines and stuff on paper. When Becky gets done doing her little thing right there, I will show you some finished pages because I'm working on the back side of some stuff.
And I don't know if you have children or not, Joan, but if you ever made finger jello for your kids, that's what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Finger jello.
And then you just kind of smooth your paper out on it. And then lift it up. And you layer the paint. Now, the screen ink, it gives it that shiny.
And did you put any designs or anything in it, Becky?
No, not this time. I'm just trying to get some of that screen ink.
Okay.
And it just gives you just a little bit of a shimmer, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
you can use stencils with it and all that too. I've not had much luck with that, so maybe somebody else can demonstrate stenciling on it.
I don't have any stencils out, but I'm going to show. I'm just going to show you some of the prints that I have made already. These are pieces I'm working on. This is one that's finished. Well, that side is. The other side is not. Let me see if I get to drop this here. Like this is design, and I'll do a design right now and show you how you make the designs. Let's go for.
I have to put the light on. I'm literally going to be in the black dark in a minute. I don't know how bad did that make it. Okay.
I'm not sure, Jerry, but it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. I like to put a couple of colors on at a time. And the stuff that's already on my plate, I leave it because that way when you pick it up, it's really cool because it gives you grungy stuff. And then you kind of roll your paint out. And tonight, my paint is drying very fast because of the air conditioner, and that's part of my problem tonight. It's not letting me have as much time as I usually have. Get the paint off my brayer.
You need some Floetrol.
Probably. Then I have this fun thing that you can go like this with it and put in some cool designs. And you can use all kinds of textures and things on the plate to put designs down. And we're just going to do this whole...
I have a box of lots of different junk that I've collected around the house.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
See me in my little square down here, Joan. You'll see cats and there's all kinds of lovely things to make designs.
And I'm just layering different. I wanted to do the back side of my envelopes, so I'm just putting a bunch of different envelopes on here. And I like to do little parts and pieces of stuff. And then when you pull it up, you end up with these designs in the colors that you just laid down. And see, this is grungy stuff that it pulled off the plate, which I really like. I might even call that one done for right now.
She wants to know why it's squishy and not hard. Joan, you could actually do jelly printing on a piece of acrylic, like a piece of plastic out of a picture frame. People have used silicone mats, all kinds of hard surfaces. You get a slightly different design, if that makes any sense. You just do need to get one, yes. 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 Zoe's going to jelly plate with us.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Hard surface won't allow an impression, but you can get some really pretty prints.
Yeah, I've done it on a glass cutting board.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I made a video actually, like 2, 3, 4, maybe even years ago about it because people couldn't afford the jelly plates. And I don't know if anybody wants to look the link up. It's on my YouTube channel. I had a lot of fun with it. I made some really nice prints.
And it doesn't turn to mud as quickly as I ever expected. I expected mud to happen almost instantaneously.
Mm.
And most of the time, when you mix colors together, it doesn't really turn to mud.
These came out nice.
I do try to be careful with my colors so that I don't end up with, you know, if I'm got contrasting colors, I try to not over brayer it. Is the deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that light. I see now you put me in the thing.
Well,
Let me try a different light. Let me try the one that's in front of
but
me.
you got to be able to see.
I know. I can't see it. It's pitch dark in here. Almost pitch dark. I'm exaggerating.
I'm using some of the wallpaper that Lisa had sent me.
Oops, I just tore my leaf. Oh well.
Are you jelly printing on wallpaper?
Yeah, well, it's that textured stuff that Lisa sent me.
Yeah.
So that when I pull this up, the print will be on here.
Yeah. Textured wallpaper is really cool.
Yes, I imagine that would make beautiful prints. I'm going to do some text after this.
Some of these I think I'm going to set aside and just plan to do more on the back, because I don't know about you guys, but after I jelly plate, I'll come back with stencils and then I'll doodle and
well, that was kind of what I was going to do tonight, and then I realized that these envelopes really didn't have enough on them, that I needed to, you know, go a little further with the jelly prints.
Yeah. Well,
Ruby's here. Hello, dear. And
Ruby.
Sherry, I don't know if Sherry was here before.
Sherry Habing. I just probably butchered her name. I saw her earlier.
Ah.
There's 52 people in here.
Oh, wow.
Well, anybody that hasn't spoke up already, welcome.
Yes, we're so glad you're here.
Okay.
Yes, Sherry says those dendritic, I think, is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Prints with the 2 pieces of glass, they are gorgeous.
Yes, they are.
Something's wrong with this. You can't go wrong with this stuff.
And this one's kind of boring.
What's boring?
Oh, this one I'll show you. This one came out kind of boring.
Right.
And it's almost dry. So I have this places where I put these leaves down. Mm-hmm. And I'm just going to lay the leaves, and you probably can't see it. I'm laying the leaves over on the left side, right side of me, and I'm going to take my brayer and brayer on them, because there's paint on the back side of the leaves.
Oh, you're nature printing.
Sort of. Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a book on that. It's really fun.
And see what happens, and it just added to my print. I just really like what happens. Plus then I've got these pieces on the plate, so I can, if it stays wet long enough, come in here.
Dark.
Oh, look at those. That came out really good. I like that.
Pretty. Yeah. Oops.
So if anybody has popped in and we have missed you coming in, hello, hello.
When you start jelly printing, you just go into the zone.
Yes, you do.
Well, and it just kind of grows, and you just don't want to stop.
Mm-hmm. I know.
You know, you just keep going and keep going, and it's like, oh, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. And somehow half of my envelopes the other day did not end up with paint on the backside. So, you know, it's like, okay, I guess I better do some more.
Rats, I have to do more.
Yeah, rats. Oh no, I gotta do this again. Ooh, and it's hot in here.
Yellow.
It is hot, hot, hot in here tonight.
Yeah, I turned the air conditioner down because it's right next to me and I don't want it to blast you guys with the noise.
Well, that's one of the things. My fan, I've been using one fan over on the other side of the studio, and it has suddenly decided to be very noisy. So I turned it off, and I may have to go turn it back on.
Yeah, see, you're having trouble with heat, and I'm having trouble with light.
There you go. That's.
Yeah. No, I want to do a darker color because some of these index cards have writing on them. That's how cheap I am. I'm just going to use them. I'm going to print right over it.
There you go. Oh, I was going to ask you, does anybody here know if you know those little tiny disc things that you bind, that, you know, you can bind books with? Will they hold a Rolodex card in place?
Little tiny disc things that you bind a book with.
Yes, they're disc. It's a disc binding.
Oh, they're like a circle, and then the edge of it's kind of raised. And
yes, ma'am.
That I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Do you have one you could show me?
No, because I don't have a disc binding system, but it looks like it would fit into the
groove.
The groove of a Rolodex card, and then you could bind them together like a book. But I don't have that kind of a, you know, I don't have any.
Oh yeah, Joan, paint over that. You can paint over that.
The cinch discs, yes, Nancy. The cinch discs.
Okay. No, I don't think that they would go in the Rolodex and hold them.
Yeah, the thing the Happy Planner uses. Yep.
Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know now. Now you got me wondering. Yeah, because there's only two.
Mm-hmm.
Joan says I'm plain.
Well, I'm playing too. That's what we do, is we play, right?
No, she said I'm plain.
Oh, plain.
Plain.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what she means. Ask Mary. She has the machine.
Oh, okay.
Nancy just said that. Mary has the machine. So we'll Mary's probably working.
Yes, she is. She said she was videoing, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I used to have those disc things. I thought, oh, I'm going to do this. I didn't like it.
Ooh.
So I got rid of the discs.
Well, see, and that's the thing. I didn't think I'd really use it, so I haven't, you know, even thought about it. But
yeah.
At the same time, if it would stick Rolodex cards to do, it would be fun.
Yeah, but you could only use two of them, right? Because you only have two little slots in the Rolodex.
Right. So you would just use two of the cinch things.
Uh-huh.
And then it would just bind them together right there.
Well, you should try it.
Well, I may have to.
And let us know.
I have to go and get some cinch things.
Maybe, yes.
You know, anytime I brought something up at work, the boss would tell me, all right, get on that.
Yeah, well, that means I have to go to the store, you know, and that is a dangerous proposition. I try not to go to the store. I'll be right back. I'm dripping, so
Uh-oh.
Alrighty. Alrighty, dighty.
Okay, Nancy says she's going to try it.
Oh no, Joan says no, my paper is plain.
Oh, the paper's plain.
All right, I'm going to show you my little cards.
Okay,
Hold on.
Yes, a
I
minute.
think they're cute as a button. I don't know how much you're going to
Really
see.
just the base layer, too.
I said,
Can you
Giovanna.
Flip me over here.
Okay, I did.
Okay. Okay.
But Giovanna, any kind of acrylic paint will work. We
yeah,
tend
they
to
look pretty plain in the camera.
we tend to use the craft paints because they dry fast, and then you could go back with more layers. But you can use any kind of paint, the full body paint, any of it. You can use watercolor on it. I'll be right back, guys.
Now I feel boring, Joan. Actually, I want them kind of plain because I have to write on them. I don't know if you were here when we first opened up the room, Miss Joan. Here's my Rolodex cards. And so they have to be plain.
Dripping. It's going to be just about as bad as if I was outdoors. Okay, so you don't want to stay on there.
Oh my goodness, I can't turn them.
All right.
Happy wherever you are.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
they're my words of wisdom. It's better to start than to
Jeffrey's going to turn the air conditioner down.
I'm waiting until I have more time. How many of us say that? It's just an excuse. So it's just my crazy. Anybody got any little sentences for me? They have to be short. I did this one time in a stream that I did. I asked people for their sentences. Yes, I could stamp on them, Cheryl. To me, this project is all about inspiration from the words. So I just want to get some paint on the cards, and then I do decorate around the edge. All right, that one's really plain. And then I use jelly
Thank you, hon. I was hot.
Oh, okay, Joan, you're forgiven. She meant the paper before I painted it. So I just put little things. I've been posting them on Instagram, and I have a certain following that are like, I love what you're saying. So are you going around in circles? Remember to give thanks. Yeah, I have some. Are you an optimist or a pessimist? We had a big argument about that on Easter in our family. Yeah, great. Yes, sorry. Good. I'm glad. I want to make you guys smile. So if you have a little quote for me, I would love to put it on one of my cards. I'm waiting. I'm going to get my pen. See? There's so many. Worry does not empty tomorrow of its sorrows. Just remember that.
Okay, I have one for you, Jerry.
Go ahead. Wait, let me get a pencil. You put them down. Hold on. I need a pencil. It's way over here on the other side of the room. Okay, whenever I'm struck with a thought, I write them down, and then I do them when I sit at night and watch TV. Go ahead.
Comparison kills joy.
Oh.
And that is not my quote. I have a friend who said that, and I just love that quote.
It's beautiful. And it doesn't have to be like a real quote. My pen's running out of ink. It doesn't have to be a real quote. It just has to be a feeling, that you have, a thought that you have. That's what I'm putting on my cards. Just my thoughts. Okay, I like that. Comparison kills joy. That's a good one. And see, it has to be short too because these cards are small. Focus, you freak. That's a good one, Allie. Yep, I'm going to write them down. Keep on rocking.
While she's writing, I'm going to go to Becky and
Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't want to hog up everything.
Well, no, but if you're writing, they don't need to watch you.
No,
write.
they don't need to. They don't, because I have a really nice pen.
Well, I just used my handmade from an old yoga mat stamp that I made, and just randomly cut some basically tear shapes and made a flower, stuck them on cardboard, and I just reuse it over and over and over. It does not get washed because it's on cardboard.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys are giving me some words of wisdom here, because sometimes I run out of thoughts. Hi, Lori. Loves Montana. I don't think I've met you before. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, Lori's been in a couple of our lives before, and I see her on Mary's early mornings sometimes.
And she pops into my stream sometimes too. Hello, Lori.
Well, I apologize. I don't really come on too much at night, and I do go in Mary's morning streams.
How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? Ooh, that is interesting.
Where is that? I can't see that. I missed it.
Lori just said that right before she said hello.
Oh, how did I miss that? I have one.
Eva is on her way. Eva is packing and headed towards Texas. And hello, Eva, and hello, Elise.
I will be so glad when this bubblegum pink is gone.
You don't like bubblegum pink?
It doesn't cover well. It's sheer.
I was going to say, is it one of the craft essentials from Joann's?
No. See, I don't do any of those Craft Smart paints because I know how cheap they are.
Yeah, I bought a batch of them, and I won't ever buy them again.
Yeah, I told a lady one time, because, you know, I worked at Michael's, and I said, look, I know it's cheap. And if you're working with kids, it's great, because it doesn't matter if they waste it. But if it's something you want to gift someone, spend money and get folk art, because it's going to take you 3 coats of that Craft Smart to do the same job as 1 coat of folk art.
That's right.
Like, really? And I was like, yes.
Nice to meet you too, Lori. Sorry I interrupted.
You're fine.
Because I'm reading the chat. Susan would be 35. I would be 18.
I think I would like to be, 21, because I like to drink margaritas.
Oh. Yeah, I had my children very young. I was 18 when I had them. So
I was.
So if I would go back to before I had any responsibility. That's how I feel now, because I don't have any responsibility now. Because my kids are all grown. Oh, I like that. Share a smile today. "21. Eva would be 21. Susan, you were not stupid at 18. Were you really?
I was working my ass off at 18, so I really like this paper that came out of that mail that came today. It's really cool.
Eva, did you live in Hawaii?
Oh, Becky's doing some more leaves.
Sometimes it's not the print you pull that's the prettiest. It's the leaves when you clean them up.
They're beautiful.
Because you get this faint leaf print on whatever you set them on. Scott was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Getting leaves."
I do that when I go on vacation. I go through I forage the forest, and Brian knows this by now. I love to do that.
Best part about this is my tray is getting empty to the left.
You mean paper tray or the paint?
Paint.
Ah.
That was the whole reason to do this. Is I could get rid of this itty bitty bits of this, that, and the other.
Oh, Dawn's is she's jelly painting over her Social Security envelopes. Good for you.
There you go. Uh-huh.
Don't? Okay. I don't know if that's going to fit on a card, Christy, but I'll see if I can limit it. I'll see if I can shorten it.
You just have to write smaller, dear.
Oh, you know what I could do? I could put half of it on one side of the card and half on the other.
There you go.
So,
I like it. Can you hear my birds?
yes, I can.
You
I'm
can.
surprised that they're hollering in the dark.
Oh, it's not quite dark yet.
It's like, yeah, it's like a little. We got about 10 more minutes of light, I think.
Because Jeff just came in and closed my drapes, which means that it's pretty dark here.
It's a good one, Cheryl. They're all great. Be somebody's inspiration. Like my kids say, you ladies are the bomb.
I don't know what kind of kids you have.
My kids, my grandkids mostly. I got a lot of grandkids.
That's not possible.
I do. I have 8 or 9 of them, I think.
Not possible.
Yeah, I have 9. Yeah, my oldest is how old is she? She's 27, and my youngest is 5. And my daughter had a teenage pregnancy, so why we have such. I'm young to have a 27-year-old. I'm not really young. But,
she's a baby.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, my mom was 16 when she had me, so.
Yeah, that's my daughter was 16.
I used to work with a girl who had her daughter at 15, and her daughter had her child at 14.
Oh, man.
She was a grandma, and she wasn't even 30 yet.
I was 34. Okay, so now you could do the math.
Well, I was 34 before I had my child.
Yeah. Yeah, I was done. I was 20 when I was 24, I was finished having children. Yeah, I like that, Cheryl. Life is short, paint over it.
Oh, that's a good one. That one we all need.
Yeah.
We all need that one.
And so you don't need no special tool either. You can just use like the cap out of a bottle of paint you already did.
Is that what you're using?
Yeah.
The cap off a bottle of paint? I use this thing. I'm going to switch back to me. I use this thing a lot. It's the innards out of a
I've got one of those.
Roll of tape. Yeah. And this one is a double ring.
Yeah, that makes nice circles.
Yeah, I love it. I love that one.
Eva and I both have grandchildren that are 27. I'm sorry, I'm just reading the chat.
That's okay.
I'm enjoying my visit here.
That's all right. You're good.
Hi, Roy. Hi, Skylar. I'm seeing some new names that I've never seen before. I know Roy. He's been in my lives, and Mary.
Well, and I don't recognize Skylar.
I miss Roy. Hi, Roy, and hi, Skylar.
And Skylar, have you been in one of my lives before? Because if you have, I apologize. I just, sometimes don't see everybody.
Oh, Susan, you're funny. You were 28 when you finished having children, and you were 28 when you started. I think that's what you're saying.
That was me at 22.
Too painful to repeat. Yeah, it was not easy. Hey guys, because there's so many new people in the room. Becky has a channel. It's called Aunt Beck's Creations, and I have a channel called Recycle Parts for Art. Maybe you'll come visit us.
That would be a good thing.
Yeah. If any of our wrenches want to go get our links.
Oh, I just need to type in there. Let me just type in hello, and then they can just go to our channel.
Yeah, you can go to the channel by going to the 3 little dots after your name. So, Jerry, if you type in there too.
Oh, all right. You girls have to educate me.
Yep. You can go to any person's channel that's in the chat by just hovering over their name, and 3 little dots will show up behind their name, and then you can just go. It says go to channel, and it'll take you to their channel, and that way you can see where they're at and what they're doing.
I'm still copying down quotes here. Oh, wait a minute. I wrote that wrong. It's nice to see lines. Make it small.
Holly's trying to take care of her son. I have a single son too, but if he found out I was telling y'all that, he would kill me.
I know. My kids don't watch my channel. That's why I was able to say what I said. They're like, Mom, what are you doing with that YouTube? What are you, crazy?
Yeah, my son was like, oh, really? The only person in my family that I have really impressed is my nephew. He's impressed by it. So that's a good thing.
No, my son-in-law, we went to a birthday party on Saturday. My son-in-law said to me, you know, I was researching what you could do with soda cans on YouTube, and your YouTube channel came up. He was like, you made a video on soda cans? And I said, yeah, I did. And it's got like, I don't know how many thousands and thousands of people watched it.
Yeah.
It was funny. He was like, what? Oh, congratulations, Skylar. 301 subbies as of today. I went on my computer this morning and I had 5,555 subscribers. I had to take a picture of that.
That's cool.
I know, to see all those fives, it was just really weird.
Yeah, all at one time.
Yes, it was cool. Because, you know, an hour later you have 10 less or 10 more or whatever. You know. Yes, 5,555. A lot of fives.
Oh, no, you can't cup right now. No.
Somebody's got company, I take it. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Tippy's been hanging close, and we don't know if something happened in the night, but Callie's missing. And Tippy has stayed in all day.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So I hope Callie will turn back up.
I hope so too, hon.
Uh-oh. I left my stuff on my jelly plate and it got stuck.
Okay, wait. Just let me see. Wait a minute.
It's when I was talking, but it's pretty. Can you see it, or am I too dark?
I can see it. Hold it up to the thing. Did it tear it?
No, it didn't.
Okay, yeah, you just pulled up the goop.
Yeah, I think it's pretty, actually. I can't believe I'm looking at the screen. I can't believe how bright it is on the screen and how dark it is in my room.
Well, you know, it's all about the camera, too. Faye was 16 when she had her first and 26 when she had her last.
My daughter, okay, she's going to kill me if she ever watches my channel. My daughter has a bunch of kids.
You're on my channel, so she won't watch it.
Oh, that's right, Tanya. I can say whatever I want.
You can say anything you want. See,
she spaced her kids 10 years apart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, so did Faye.
But twice. My daughter, twice or more than that. My daughter has a 27 7. Oh, you know what? I think Emily's 28. 28, 18,
and 8.
8, and 5.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what she's got. 4 kids.
Mm.
You're gonna have to delete this video if my kids ever find it. They'll kill me. Kill me dead.
Oh dear. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm sorry, Faye. You had one that didn't make it. You're 70 years old. Oh my gosh. God bless you that you're in here doing mixed media. Thank you, Dawns. I'm sorry about your little baby. Oh, Ruby, I just saw you said, yay, Jerry. Yes, it's more fun to be reading the chat here, getting to have a visit with everybody.
I'm going to switch over to me because I want to show you something. If it stays and behaves.
Somebody's texting.
I have some of my envelopes. Like Becky said that, you know, sometimes they're not quite all you want. You want them to do a little bit more. And so when I pick up the paint this is just a foam stamp that I don't usually wash. And when you pick up my sister sent it to me. She got it at the dump.
You know what? I don't want to hear about that.
I pick up
none of those dumps here. Go ahead.
I pick up my paint and then I can stamp it on my piece over here. So I get double duty out of it. And it kind of gives my, it kind of finishes off, like Becky said, gives you, you know, you can stamp on it or doodle on it. And
I like it. It's very transparent looking.
The stamped part?
The flower, yeah. See, it's it's going on the paper. Move your paper over more into the screen. You're off screen.
This paper?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like that because it's a little bit transparent, so the color is still showing underneath.
It still shows underneath, but it just gives it a little bit more of a focal point just from picking up and stamping. So now I'm happy with this one. Now that one looks done.
Good.
So I have another one because I still have some more paint. Ugh, that one really stuck. And I'll show it to you in a minute.
Oh wow, that doesn't.
Roy has a question, you guys.
Okay.
Can he run a piece of coffee dyed 20 weight paper through his inkjet without it messing it up?
Who wants to answer that question?
I'm not going to answer that for sure. It wouldn't hurt my feelings to try it, but that would be my printer. But see, now that's finished. That little bit finishes it off. And now I have my plate that I can play with.
Bootsy, I have tried it and I have had success with it, but I do get paper stuck in my printer sometimes. I have a laser jet and I just open it and pull it out. It doesn't hurt the printer, but I'm not saying you should do it.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get Bernadette.
Okay, hon.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the thing. It's one of those, you know, you are asking it to do something that maybe it's not going to like, but you know, I'd do it.
Well, yeah, you have to see how courageous are you.
And of course, I do have a new laser jet printer because the inkjet printer made me pissed one day, and I went to the store and I was so tired of replacing laser jet printers that I said forget it, inkjet printers, and I said forget it, and I bought myself a laser jet.
You know, I have had a laser jet printer for, let me think about this.
Okay, Giovanna says that she's done it with 65 pound and 100 pound weight coffee dyed paper.
Okay. So there you have it.
Mm-hmm.
I've had the same laser printer for over 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, running with the same cartridge. Now, how I use it in my business too.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's lasted that long.
I can't believe it either. And we print out Etsy orders every day.
Uh-huh.
We use it. And when I had my bead store, I was constantly printing. I can't believe that it's still printing.
I can't either with that, that it's still.
Well, they don't make them like that anymore. So it's a black and white. It's not a color.
Yeah. And see, one of the reasons that mine kept failing is that if you don't use an inkjet printer pretty much every day, the ink can get dry.
Yeah.
On the jets. And it irritated me so much that I just said, forget it. I'm just going to get a laser jet. Okay, I have to show you that this got dry and it didn't pick up because I was piddling around, so it got dry.
Yeah.
And this is what's so much fun because now we're going to use Jerry's favorite color, lime green.
Oh, goody.
And we're going to go over this.
Goody.
Because what's going to happen is that this lime green paint is going to be on the background and it will pick up the blue paint on the foreground, and hopefully this is hopefully it should do it. It's supposed to do it. I may not have enough paint, and we will get this. It's the flowers will be green and the other paint will be blue. It's if it doesn't dry out too much too fast. Normally I can pull paint things half a dozen times and not have an issue, but tonight things seem to be getting very dry very fast.
She was going to say hi real quick before she gets in her crate for her cookies.
Okay, just a minute. Let me go over there.
Say hi. You go say hi.
How big is your dog?
This is Bernadette.
How big is she?
She weighs about 22 pounds.
Oh, okay. Max weighs about 22 pounds. Oh, she's cute. What
She's
kind of a dog is that?
completely blind.
Aw.
But she gets along all right for an old girl.
Yeah. They usually, if you don't move the furniture, they're usually pretty good.
Yeah. All right. You want your cookie? All right. You did good. Come on. Let's go. No.
Okay, now I will show you. I'm going to come back over here. And then
It's so funny.
see there? Isn't that just gorgeous? I just love it. It's gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Talking that green. See, you needed some green.
Now that one's not quite as pretty because there was some other stuff, but I like it. I like the grungy ones too.
That's all that matters.
Oh, look at there. See that one? And that's what happens. And then this stuff will get picked up with the next one. I like the grungy stuff. I really do, for some reason.
I think that is really pretty.
Yeah.
I like blue and green.
Well, I like the lime green with the blue for sure.
Yeah. My cushions out on my patio are blue and green. I figured you'd want to know that.
Uh-huh. Well, we did. Hi, Mom Munson. I didn't say hello to you before. I didn't realize you were here. Hello.
Hi, Nettie.
Tropical summer paper. Yes, Susan. It's tropical summer paper. Thank you, Cheryl. She's going to fly with me to Texas. Oh, well, that's good. Let's see what Becky's doing again. Jerry, did you see Janet come in? Has she been in?
I saw her when we first opened the room, and
okay.
I haven't seen her since.
Well, she may be either working or paint. She might be painting, or she might be doing something else. So it's hard telling.
She does her jelly printing on a TV tray. I don't know how.
I don't know how she does it. I really don't. I'd have a mess.
I know.
I'm going to have to figure out how to do things in the camper and not make a mess, because I'm not allowed to make a mess in there.
Uh-oh, no.
No. Oh, gosh, no. Jerry, when you see the insides.
I saw the inside. You showed a picture. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, and, it's brand new, so I'm not going to be allowed to make a mess.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the old one I could make a mess. That was the, even though it was new, I could make a mess. He wasn't quite so.
Holly says she could be cooking. I have an art desk in my camper.
I had a whole studio in my last camper.
I know you did.
So, but
I'm glad for my little desk.
Yeah, this one's, I'll probably figure out something. I don't know what yet, but I'll figure out.
You have that table, or are you planning on eating?
Yeah,
you really don't need to. You can eat at the sofa.
Well, I don't know what difference would that be than what we do in the house, because
there you go. Then just plan on it. Just use it for your art table.
Well, I sort of plan on it. It's actually called a computer station.
Oh, yes, yeah. That's what I have in my camper, a computer station.
Yeah, that's what it's called. That doesn't mean that it really works like that, because the computer tray for the computers, I laughed so hard. We're going to go get it changed into a drawer, because there isn't a computer in this house that would fit in that silly spot. It's too small.
Do your chairs open up?
Open up? I'm sorry.
Like the cushion. Does the cushion open on your chairs?
No. They're just like regular dining room chairs.
Are you sure? Did you check?
No, I didn't. But
you should check, because I'd be surprised if they don't open.
Okay.
Yeah, my chair's open, and it's storage underneath. I mean, campers, they have storage everywhere.
Oh, there's an awful lot of little holes in this one that does not have storage. It's the weirdest little spots that we are like, okay, dummies, why did you do that?
Check your chairs.
Okay. I'll have him check them tomorrow. He's putting insulation in it. And, of course, he says it's going to take him 2 weeks if people keep bothering him.
Uh-oh.
Drying rack to use for jelly printing. Hi, Scrap Chick. I didn't realize you were here either. Hello. Joyce, hello. Canvas drop cloth down. The paper I use, Joyce, works really well because it's plastic coated. But it's, it's just going to be a matter of I have to behave myself. That's all. I just can't. I have to be more careful, and I have to clean up a little bit better. I did when we were living in the other camper. I did journaling by fives and stuff on a table at the. So I just have to behave and not make a mess all the time. Ooh,
yeah,
that's
starting to paint on it. Eva said she's looking at small ones, a small camper.
We might have gone smaller this time had it not been to do with the insurance thing. That kind of made it so we kind of had to get what we had before.
Yeah.
So.
Can you hear the fireworks by any chance?
I couldn't, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm plugged in with my headset on.
I'm just curious, because you could hear the birds before. I wondered if you could hear the fireworks.
No. Allie's here. Hello, Allie. Oh, there she was here before. I hope we said, like little houses, but my daughter's backyard. Oh, that would be cute, Eva.
Nope. Scrap Sheet says Scrap Chick. She doesn't hear them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now it's dark out.
Oh, that one came out pretty.
Okay, so it's 9 o'clock, and it's dark now, so.
And I love these pieces where they're all just little bits and bobs of stuff.
Yes, Miss Allie Kay has been here for quite a while.
Yeah, and I just didn't realize she was
Yep,
here.
you didn't see her. I'm not sure. Who didn't I see? Kathy Berg. I didn't see Kathy Berg.
She was here earlier.
Yeah, I didn't see her.
I'll be right back.
I'm not familiar with you, Kathy. I don't think. Your name isn't striking a bell. Do you visit my channel?
The green circle print, yep. And all that was a tape roll. So, and then the gooey stuff that's left on the plate. I just love the gooey stuff on the plate.
Yeah, mine is getting really crusty.
Crusty? Let's see. Jerry.
Crusty around the edges. Can you see it? Yeah.
Hi, Norma. Norma's been working and lurking. Are you painting paper, dear?
Zoe, where do you live? That is 9 o'clock. You're Eastern.
She's in Georgia.
She's in Georgia?
Or North Alabama. I can't remember. Might be North Alabama.
My husband said not North. My husband said that Alabama was the second best state to live in, that you would get the most out of your dollar. He said Mississippi was the first one that you get the most out of your dollar. Pennsylvania is like the 40-something.
Well, here's the thing about that, though.
Western.
You also have to look at services available.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because that is something to consider.
So
the other thing is
Alabama doesn't have a lot of services.
I'm saying that some places in Alabama doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, this paint should have been upside down, and it's because it's full, but it's not coming out.
Danny Lyons, where are you in Pennsylvania? I never saw your name before either.
Neither have I. Hello, welcome to the channel. If you haven't been here before and I haven't seen you, I apologize.
Get out of town, Danny Lyons in Chalfont. You're like 35 minutes from me. I'm in Coopersburg. You know where Coopersburg is? There used to be a fabric store I used to go to down in Chalfont. Yeah, yes way. Yes. You're kidding. You take your son down here every day? Where are you bringing him? Sorry, I'm monopolizing the conversation.
That's all right.
Talk right on top of us. I'll start typing.
No, you don't need to do that. We're just playing.
Yeah,
I'm just in the zone. So
yeah, I figure sooner or later I'm going to meet somebody. I mean, I have you watch my videos every day? Get out of here. No, not me. You're not. Are you talking to me? You can't be talking to me because I'm not doing the 100-day challenge. You're talking to Tanya.
You're talking to me?
Lions, you're Jerry. It's Jerry talking.
Yes, and now I recognize the name now because I think you've commented a few times, dear, haven't you?
Yeah, Danny Lyons. I'm Recycle Parts for Art that lives in Coopersburg.
Mm-hmm.
You could hop on over to my channel. You just drive him around. He's autistic. Okay. Okay.
Candace and
yeah, she watches your. Are you a female Danny Lyons or a male? I don't want to call you a she if you're. You watch all of us. That's very sweet. Aw, you're so sweet. Aw.
We're really pleased that you would like to watch us. That's we're
Stuck my fingers in
You're
wet.
a 56-year-old mom.
A mom. Well, nice to meet you, dear.
Yes, it is nice to meet you.
Is there a name, or is Danny a nickname that we should try to remember? Although Tanya doesn't remember names very well.
I don't know what Panda. I've heard of it, Danny, but I don't know what it is. I'm familiar with autism now. My husband's brother's child is severely autistic. He can't even speak.
Danny's her son's name. Her name is Sue.
All right. All right. It's nice to meet you, Sue.
I lived a long time in Gadsden. It's a whole.
Oh, thanks, Sue. She's a riot, that girl. You know it? So funny.
Oh, now this one's pretty, guys.
I'm just reading the chat.
It's got all kinds of grungy stuff that picked up with it. So it's got really cool layers of colors.
Beautiful. You know how easy it is to get mud when you're using those colors, and you did not.
Yeah. It's because it dries in between, Jerry.
Yeah. Yes.
When it dries in between, then the mud doesn't happen. It's
So you were patient.
No, I'm having actual trouble tonight because the air is drying everything so quickly.
Okay.
That it's not letting me, it's not giving me any time to work.
I understand.
Usually I have a ton of time to work, but isn't that gorgeous?
It is. You're using craft paint too, right? Yeah, I can see it.
I am.
Okay, 'cause I was going to say you could mix a little bit of that extender stuff in there, and that will help a little bit.
I could use some matte medium.
Okay.
And that would extend it. Yes, that would be a good idea possibly, but at the same time, I'm kind of enjoying the grunge I'm getting, and therefore, it's it's just one of those things that it's different. Every time I do this thing, it's different. So,
Dawn, she's going to send all of us Happy Mail with those envelopes.
oh,
That's what she's doing. She wants to know if you're using the envelopes in a journal or for mailing. It's for us.
Mine are for mailing.
And mine, I'm actually going to make some journals out of these. These are some of those catalog envelopes.
There's 65 people in this room, just FYI.
Oh, guys, thank you for coming. I'm
65.
so glad.
You guys are really the best.
You're the best, absolutely. And you know those little journals that you make with these are 6 by 9, and then you take this piece, and this is a fold spot, and therefore you have a what do you call that thing? A pocket, and you fold it in half. I can't even think. Fold it in half, and then you put pages in it. Okay, so that's what I wanted a bunch of them for, and then some for mail.
So did you make a big one to put that journal cover in?
Oh, I'm supposed to make a bigger envelope to put this envelope in? Is that the deal?
No, the journal cover that you made me yesterday.
Oh, you want to see that? I'm going to tell you what. It came out beautimous. I'll be right back.
I didn't see the end of that journal cover because I had to go. I'm sorry, I'm cleaning up. My daughter stopped in on me, and I couldn't see the end of Tanya's screen.
Well, I finished mine up and actually sewed my signatures in and shared it earlier.
Oh, can you show it again? Can you show it so I can see it?
It's actually too big to put in the screen tonight. Why is that? That is not normal.
Oh, it's so pretty. You're probably just a little closer. That's all. It's so pretty.
I'm out as far as I can get, but that's it's possibly the hangout thing. But okay, so that's the front.
It came out really pretty.
That's the spine. This is the back. And I actually got the second coat of sealer on it today. And now this is the inside back and the inside front.
Yes, Danny, it's the Totally Junk Journal. She does it on Sundays. Yesterday was Sunday, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday was Sunday. Okay. Oh, I've lost my chat. There we go.
Danny, I did see your story about your son and the dandelions. That was very sweet.
And now Becky's is up now. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh my.
And where the duct tape is, that's where I had that oops, because I took too much paper off.
Okay.
So if you're doing one of these colors, just do little holes.
Yeah.
No, don't do a whole section like I did, because it bends there.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't put my stickers on cardboard. I just stuck them down, and then I went over them with the Mod Podge with the glitter. Can you see the glitter?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. I like purple and green, so it's really, really pretty.
So, and then these are my signatures. And I haven't done all of them because, I have to work every other weekend on the house. So every other weekend I'm here and I can do some. So I just did different ones.
It's beautiful.
Added the buttons to the window when you did the weaving. Just do a quick, and then one of y'all sent me this envelope, and then this one has the tags with the little woven circles. I don't know what you called them.
Little woven circles.
Yeah. And this was the first page I did with you, and it opens. Because it's one of those trifold things.
Yep.
And then that was the one with the, what's it called?
The scruffy thingies. The little tabs.
Yep. And somebody sent me this more intricate one. I think it was Janet.
I was going to say, I think Janet had made those.
Those. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, aren't they pretty?
So, yeah, I just added stuff. This has got a little pocket in it. And I put eyeballs in the windows.
Oh, that's cool.
And then just the Art Deco pages. I think that was my favorite.
The Art Deco windows, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like those. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun, that one.
And then the circle page that we did.
Yeah. Sue, that is really too bad. I feel sorry that has happened to y'all. Yeah, I love that one, Becky.
Yeah, this is the last one I did with you, the tessellations.
Uh-huh.
With the different things.
Oh my gosh, Danny, I'm sorry. Sue, no, your name is Sue, right?
Sue, yeah.
Sue. I'm so sorry.
So that was mine.
That is beautiful, Becky. That is really beautiful.
Now, is that all your pages, hon?
Yeah, this is all of the ones that I've done.
So you managed to get yours all into one folder. See, I've outgrown, because I've made so many pages, my folder is so full that I can't get anything else in it.
Well, you're the teacher.
Yeah, well.
The pages. The rest of us did only a couple.
The first
it keeps
section
falling out.
that has prints on it.
Uh-huh.
You know how we stitched it across and we had tails?
Uh-huh.
I did the circles, but then I made them look like record albums.
Oh, that's so cute.
So I thought I would just show that. So
adorable. I love your journal and I love your cover. Awesome.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Yeah, you're very inspiring, Tanya. You've inspired so many of us.
Well, I can't believe the project has continued this long. I was surprised, when you figure out that it's been 6 months or better.
Yeah.
That we've been doing it. So it's like, that's a lot of fun.
I know, it's wonderful. And unfortunately, with the summer months, that's when I have to work on the weekends.
Yeah.
So I'm not able to participate in the nice weather.
Well, I'm going to, things are going to get to where I'm not able to do things every single weekend like I have been.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like what happened this coming Sunday. I won't be here. Mm-hmm. So, and that's just one of those things that happens because life happens and our
You
family.
have to start taking that camper out.
Well, yeah, but we can take the camper on the weekdays too. See, that's the nice thing about being retired.
Yes.
Now, so technically, I'm not retired, so I don't know how this is going to work. But
Oh.
I told Jeff next year on my birthday I could actually retire.
Okay, well then maybe you should think about that. See, we're not retired either, but we own our own business, so we can do whatever we want.
Well, that's true, but it's like mine is my own business. But if I don't work, I don't.
I know we don't get paid either.
It's like, okay.
We have to shut down the Etsy shop tomorrow. And I was going to send out a note and tell everybody, if you want to order anything, go order it right now.
Yeah.
Because it has to get shut tomorrow. It's our last post office day tomorrow.
That's funny because up here we
here.
don't have any post offices that are open on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, our post office is open half a day on Saturday. Elise is leaving. Good night, Elise.
Good night, Elise. It might be getting pretty late for her.
It's getting late for me. I turned into a pumpkin 20 minutes ago. Not a potato. A potato. Yeah.
I turn into a pumpkin when I get up in the morning, so that's beside the point.
Yeah, no, I start to turn into a potato, a vegetable. We're talking about the pandas that her Sue's son has. What a terrible thing to have to go through. Oh goodness. Anyway, I have an a boring story. Interesting, boring.
Okay.
My credit card got compromised.
Oh no.
And it gets compromised quite often because I use it all the time. So, yeah. So what happens when it gets compromised? What happens is one of the stores that I used it at had a breach.
Oh no.
That's what they mean, the compromise. I mean, I've had people actually get my number and use my card, but this one was just a breach. So I didn't know. And I went online this morning because I'm getting ready to go away. And I went online to, make sure all my bills were paid. And I see this note, when I opened up the credit card page, it says, after May 30th, your card will no longer be any good because, it was compromised. And we sent you a new card. Well, I didn't get the new card yet.
And you got and you're going to go off.
Thank you. Yep. So I said, it's a good thing I opened this because I would be trying to use this card to pay for my campsite. And, what would happen? So,
Sue, you were not being negative. Don't do that. And just stay right here and chat with us.
What happened?
She was concerned because she felt she was being negative and she was not.
No, it's okay.
It's fine. You're good, girl. Just come right back and chat some more. Are you going to put some of your things on your sayings on your cards, Jerry?
Not right now. I'm just going to decorate the edges right now.
Okay.
We share stuff here, Sue. Don't ever feel like that.
That's right.
You hear me talking about my credit card. All right, that's nothing like your son. But, no, we share things all the time. It's okay. It's okay, though, see? Because maybe we're making you feel a little happy.
That's it.
Right?
Exactly.
Right.
Right. That's what we do. I need to make that into a quote for my card. I'll put it in my card. Let's think about how we can say that on a card.
All right. I'm going to put some black leaves on some of my colored fronts. So
let's see here.
I
may regret it, but we'll see.
You can always cover it up. Okay, so I didn't realize I'm on the screen. So what I do is I changed it to Becky. Okay. that's fine. I was going to tell them I just usually make little designs around the outside edge. And I'm not real fussy, you could see. I'm hardly even looking at it. Yeah, we do have a lot in common. This group. This is a good group. This is one of the best groups I've ever been involved with.
See, there's the black on colors.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so pretty, Becky. Excuse me.
Sorry.
My brain is, my tongue is not working. So
After 9 o'clock. Well, it's after 8 o'clock for you. You have another 40 minutes till you turn into a potato.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. I like that.
I do too. I'm going to try it, but I'm going to use white. And I'm going to use my little leafies.
Well, see, what I'm wondering now is if I put a color down on this, will the black lines that are still there, you know what I'm saying? Will it just be like an outline?
Oh, uh-huh.
That looks like perfect. I wouldn't even touch it. Can you put a piece of paper down there and grab a print?
I can.
That is gorgeous.
We'll see what happens. I don't know if Scott knew I got her in already or not, but he'll figure it out. It didn't pick up too much. It's too dry.
Okay.
But it's still got some of the little grungy bits in the leaves, so.
Okay, I know I had a second brayer here. There it is. Okay. Okay, I wrapped a leaf all the way around my brayer. Not good, not good.
Oh, dear.
There we go. Yes, I made a mess, That's just, yep, that didn't work so well. The leaves are not being my friend tonight for some reason. Sometimes they work really well and sometimes they don't.
I've got quite a bit of crustiness on the edges. I wish it would lift off.
Packing tape, dear, packing tape.
Packing tape.
Yep, packing tape. It works beautiful for lifting that stuff off.
Got these new pens the other day. I was doing research about pens because I really like to have a pen that I like the way it writes.
Okay, show us.
It's just a regular writing pen. It's actually a Uniball Signo DX. I researched the pen and it's 0.38.
Okay, that's tiny.
Yeah, but it's a fine, yes, it's a fine point. It's got the gel, or yes, gel pen. And it got like the top rating, the top of all the pens. And I really like it. If you like a fine pen, and I didn't expect to use it on these cards, but it was sitting here, so.
It's all about what's right there, isn't it?
Yes, because I don't feel like getting up.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I'm still reading the chat, sorry. Oh, then you need somebody.
Did you get that picked up, Becky, and did it work? I'm coming back.
No, I haven't even tried yet.
Okay.
The packing tape's on the other side of the room, and I don't like it.
Oh, okay. That sounds like, me.
Yeah. I should go get some colored jelly pens. This is getting boring. But I should also go to bed. I'm not finished packing. I have a lot. I have to pack all my clothes and stuff and the food.
Oh, tomorrow? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to go to the grocery store. Well, getting back to my credit card, so now they're fast forwarding me a credit card, but it won't be here till Wednesday, and we were leaving Wednesday.
Oh.
We're leaving Wednesday. So now we're debating, do we wait for the credit card, or do we just go and let the credit card lay out on the front porch for the neighbors?
Ah, that's not a good idea.
I know. So I don't know what we're going to do.
What time does your mail go?
It's UPS is going to deliver it. He usually comes around 1:30. So we were
not till late.
Morning. Yeah, we were going to leave. I don't know what we're going to do. I might have my daughter come pick it up. I'm actually hoping it shows up tomorrow. Everybody say a little prayer for me.
I was going to say, if it comes FedEx, which sometimes they do, our last one did.
Oh, came FedEx? They said UPS was going to bring it.
They said that? Okay, because our last one came FedEx because what happened with the last one? I can't remember. You know, one year we had had to have 4 new cards because we had that much trouble with our cards.
It's a pain in the neck because I have all my, well, not everything.
Oh, yeah, you got to go through and change everything.
Right. Like I have my TV shows and stuff, you know, my cable and whatever comes out of there and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, oh, geez, you know, I'm not going to worry about it until I get back from my trip.
Okay.
People will try to charge my card and it won't charge, and they'll be calling.
Yeah, they'll just call you and say, well, something's wrong.
My address?
Pardon?
Holly's asking me for my address. Holly, it's in the, I'm headed to North Carolina. I live in Pennsylvania. Ruby, I'm going to North Carolina. My address is at the bottom of my video.
She might be going to come by, knock it, and sit on your porch, Jerry. That was my baby.
Oh, that's why she was asking me for my address. Oh,
yeah,
I'm
you gotta watch Holly. She's got a funny sense of humor, but she's
Holly.
Really cute.
Shame on you.
No, I may be wrong. That may not be what she was doing.
No, that's what she was going to do. She was going to come and get my card.
Oh.
You stinker.
She's funny. Okay, I really like that one.
Oh my gosh, you're bad, Holly. You're so bad. Don't get my card. Sue, Danny Lyons is closer. She can come and get my card.
I see. Okay.
He only lives a couple miles from here. Well, a little more than a couple miles. Yeah, we'll have the kidlet get it. I don't think we're gonna wait for it.
Well, that's one reason why we have more than one card.
Yeah,
we have one that we use all the time, and then we each have one that is, you know, for backup.
Yeah, we each have our own card, but we typically use this one all the time.
Yeah,
and seriously, I'm surprised they're not walking from the bank to our house to give us a new card, because that's how much we use it. Danny's, now I want to call you Danny. Sue said she would get my card for me.
There you go.
Isn't she sweet? You're a doll. My daughter lives right down the street, Sue. She's going to come down and water my plants. I know you would do it. You're so sweet. You're such a sweetheart. We're going to meet.
I was going to say, that sounds like a lunch that needs to happen.
Yes. Yes. Well, I have, well, if you've been watching my videos, you know that this is a remodel, this house, and I have this really huge studio that I want to have classes in. So, yeah, at some point I want to do some classes. And I hope I get to meet some people. It will be super fun. Let's see.
Okay, I have to show you my pink on orange stamping here. I really like how it came out. It was just kind of a boring envelope, and now it is really cool.
Pink and orange is beautiful.
And I wouldn't normally have put pink and orange together.
Really? I put green and orange together all the time. Look at it. It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. But, you know, it's also orange and yellow are the same. And, you know, while I like orange okay, I hate yellow. So, you know.
Well, stop saying that, Tanya. It hurts my heart.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just hurting Jerry tonight. I'm just making Jerry unhappy tonight.
She is. Oh, I'm just trying to guilt you so you'll send me that cover.
That's not going to happen.
I'm reading the chat.
I don't get that guilty ever.
No, I know. I don't either.
I'm just not easily guilted like that. Now,
Susan Gerald is a funny.
Oh, she's hysterical. What has she done tonight?
How do you super funny.
Pronounce ABGBGHJ? That one's your favorite, Ruby?
The one that you just made, the orange.
The orange and yellow, pink one, yeah.
Yeah, the pink one.
Yeah.
It's probably the yellow that is why she likes it so much.
Uh-huh.
They're never going to invite me back, guys.
Oh,
never.
Why is that?
Because I'm a pain in the behind.
Aquarians it's the Aquarians. Oh, I pulled off of me, but I have to bring y'all back. You should see the grungy stuff that just came up with that because it was so dry on the page.
All the bits?
Yes. Look at these bits. Look at these cool bits.
All I see is my Rolodex cards. Okay. Yumma.
I mean, it doesn't, the pattern is not there, but
I like that pull.
The yummy is just yummy.
I see a soda bottle in there. It's upside down, but I see it. Right in the middle.
I see it.
You see it?
It's pouring out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad you guys could see a soda. All I see
it now. Down. Turn it the other way.
Okay, that's not a soda bottle.
It looks like a soda bottle to me.
No, but we're grown-ups. We're going to drink wine.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a wine bottle.
Water bloating. Oh,
Susan's feeling bloated.
Oh dear. That's not good.
Oh. I know. Susan's funny. She's funny. Did I miss something that she said a little while ago that made you laugh so hard?
I don't know. I did. You must have missed. I must have missed it too.
Oh, she said, Sue, I thought, how do you pronounce ABGBGJ? Yeah. So that must have been a typo or a spell checker thing. Oh, no. I answered to, that's what Sue, Danny Lyons, said, I answered to ABGTGU. I don't know why she said that.
Okay, I get it now.
Yes. Okay. So.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That happens at my house when the cat walks across the keyboard.
Yeah. My dog walks across the keyboard. I let her up on the table.
We don't have that problem here.
No, you don't have pets, right?
No, we had a kitty cat when we lived in the camper, and he was old, and he did not like moving to the camper.
Okay.
And but he had been ill a couple of times, and the vet, when he got ill the last time, thought his kidneys were probably shutting down.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what happens when they get old. We had
and we want to travel, so we won't have any animals.
Yeah. That's why we camp, is because my husband is in love with our dogs. So that's why we camp, because we can bring them with instead of
Okay, what do I want to do this time? I want to do something different. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I brought myself fortification and I forgot about it.
Walnuts?
Yeah, fortification. And now I'm going to eat it with painty fingers on my finger. And now I'm going to use this funny hot pad that actually has water in it. Yuck. didn't know it had water in it. Ooh, it has a lot of water in it. That ought to make interesting prints.
How big is that plate? Is that really big plate?
It's 12 by 14.
No, I have one of those. I love it.
When I bought it, it was my birthday present to myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I'm going to buy the biggest thing I can afford, and they've actually gone down in price considerably.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, I think it's about $20 cheaper than it was when I bought it.
I just walked away from the computer. Hold on.
And that's okay. That's interesting.
I'm going to sit here for 15 more minutes, and then I'm going to go to bed. So
Okay.
I've got some pens. Some pens to do some.
This is another one of those stamps that my sister sent me from the dump.
You're so lucky. We don't have that kind of a dump here.
I don't have that kind of a dump here either. But she always tells me, see what you miss when you don't have to take your own trash to the dump? They don't have garbage pickup.
Yeah,
so
we have garbage pickup too.
She has to go every week and take her trash to the dump.
I wouldn't mind if I was picking up other people's trash when I went. It'd be
Well, they have some kind of a building that the stuff is in, that the pre-cycle stuff. She calls it the pre-cycle stuff. So I don't know exactly what it is, but
where does she live?
Ackerd.
In Florida? Is that in Florida?
No. She lives in New York.
Oh, that's the one you're coming up to visit.
Okay, do you know where New Paltz is?
Yeah, my dad lived there.
Okay. She lives across the mountain from New Paltz.
Oh.
This is cool. And when they bought up there, it was, because their original house they bought because they would go skiing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cheaper to buy the house, a house right there, than it was to continue to pay for ski rental lodges and stuff.
Get out of here. Oh my gosh.
I mean, they had bought this little tiny house. Now they have a bigger house now, but their little house they had bought. Oh, that's cool. That pulled up some really nice grunge. It was nothing fancy, and it was old and everything. So then when she got pregnant, and you have to understand, my sisters waited until they were in their 40s to have children.
Oh my gosh.
Well, one of them had to have help to have children.
Okay.
And well, I was 30 something.
Okay. 30 something's not bad, but you're in your 40s. That's a little little risky.
Lisa was 43 and Stephanie was 40. Now, Lisa had to have help getting pregnant, so, that's part of it. And Stephanie didn't. They had wanted to adopt, but couldn't. They just couldn't afford it.
No.
Didn't that come out gorgeous?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That is so pretty.
I like that one.
Well, there goes my leaves.
Okay, I'll be right back.
What happened?
Enough stuff.
Cats in my leaf box.
Oh.
Oh. Anyhow, when they moved, when they got pregnant, they were living in the city, and it was decided that they didn't want.
You mean when you say the city?
Yes.
Wow.
They actually lived in Brooklyn, but
where in Brooklyn? That's where I grew up.
I don't know.
I was born in Brooklyn. You don't know.
I don't know because I was never there when they were living in Brooklyn.
Okay.
But when Griffin was going to be born, they decided that private school was going to be real expensive, and if they moved out towards where their house was, that the public school that he could go to would be better. So they moved up there, but they bought a house, another house, a different house.
Mm-hmm.
They have a big, I don't know, it's a big 2-story farmhouse, really old one.
It's nice up there.
And it's a beautiful area. There's state parks, and we've been there 2 or 3 times, and we go swimming at swimming holes and hiking. It's fabulous there.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. So that's where you're going in October, September?
Yeah, Santa School is in the beginning of October, and that's in Michigan, and then we'll see Stephanie in between is the plan, and you in between.
Okay.
And then at the end of October is when we need to be in West Virginia.
Okay, you said you were going to firm up all those dates.
Yeah, we won't know until probably mid-June to on exact.
That's fine.
Stuff.
Cheryl said there's bad weather. Somebody's having prayers for those having bad weather, please. But yes, Ruby, I am from Brooklyn. I thought we had that conversation, didn't we? I know you're from the Bronx. Brooklyn, Flatbush Avenue. Flatbush. Marine Park. You know where that is, Ruby? She gets my vibe, I know. My Brooklyn slang, she gets. I've been living in Pennsylvania for a really long time. I don't think I have a Brooklyn accent anymore.
Oh, you don't?
No, I do when I start thinking about it. But you think I have a Brooklyn accent, really? When I get together with my family, I do. It's like, oish, bad.
Whoops.
I'm writing one of your quotes down on my card. Oh, somebody's under a tornado watch. We had a tornado here. We don't usually get tornadoes. We had a tornado here. I think it was last week. It pretty much destroyed this town where we usually go camping out by Lancaster.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, now that would take me by surprise because I don't know what they sound.
Oh, you've never been in a tornado?
No, but we've had them, obviously. I was away one week, and I was talking to Brian on the phone, and he said, I had to go. The barbecue grill just went flying by the door.
Mm-hmm.
What? It's one of those really heavy Webbers. He said, it just went flying past the door. Yeah, so it was some kind of tornado.
When we were in Nebraska, okay, first off, the first time we were in, well, I don't know if it was the first time. No, the first time we were here. The first time we were in another little town down from where we live now, and it went between rows of houses behind us. There had been so many woods there that you couldn't see the house behind us until the next morning, and then their house was in full view because all of the trees were gone.
Oh my gosh. So what are you supposed to do when you have a tornado? Are you supposed to go in the basement or in the
Well, you don't have
There's no basements.
There's no basement here. That's the big problem. There's no basements here. We have sand, so they don't have basements. When we were in when we were in Alabama, the tornado went through, and they said it was straight line winds, but when your sawhorses are tossed 2 different directions, they are definitely a tornado. But Jeffrey grabbed Brandon, mattress, sheets, and all, and the 3 of us were in the bathtub. That's what she
Okay, so it's the bathtub. You go in the bathtub.
Yep, go in the bathtub.
Your innermost room with no windows.
Yep. Yeah, that's the.
So if you had a basement, would you go down the basement?
Oh yeah, when we were in Nebraska, we actually had sort of a safe room in the basement.
Okay.
The basement had. It did have a window in that room, but it was just a little tiny peek out window.
Yeah.
But it was a little tiny solid concrete window room in our house in Nebraska. Now that was not because we asked for that. It was just because that's the way the guy built it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it was one of those kinds of things. But
now,
yeah,
do you use the bathroom because bathrooms don't have windows, or
most of the time, and we were in the bathtub. We were actually in the bathtub that time that I'm talking about, that we were in Alabama. And then when we lived in Nebraska, we had 3 go through the little town that we were in. They were small, and they went between our house and the neighbor's house, which was really good. And the whole town lost all kinds of trees, but no people were hurt, and no houses. I mean, the houses were damaged, but not torn up the way they could have been. I have to show you all what this did.
That's a good question, Holly.
Oh, that's pretty.
Want to live where there are tornadoes. Is that your paper right there?
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous?
Oh yeah, it looks like you drew that, like you painted that.
Yeah, it was, and the pink picked up. Now that piece is not real pretty, but that's okay. We'll see what happened on this piece. Oh yeah,
It's pretty. I did a quote on one of the cards.
okay.
I don't know if I'm in frame or not.
Holly, you know, I hate to say this, but they're everywhere. Every place we've lived, there's tornadoes.
Well, we have hurricanes here.
Well, we have hurricanes too, and the tornadoes come out of the hurricanes. So,
Yeah. I like this. Paint over it.
but when I lived in Illinois, I saw a tornado throw fence posts 2 different directions. I swear to God, that stupid tornado threw them each direction on purpose.
I think no matter where you live, you're gonna have something. I know some of you guys have these like monster bugs and stuff, and you know.
Oh, honey, you best not come here if you don't like monster bugs.
That would
bugs.
Oh, Dawn's. You know, I should have wrote your names down when I took the quotes down. I didn't, because one of you guys said that tonight. Oh, it was Cheryl. I thought it was you, Cheryl. She made it up. Those are the best ones. I feel like it needs a little more. It needs some color around the outside edge. You have big bugs down there? I don't like.
Honey, we have these things called palmetto bugs.
Yeah, there was one in the kitchen here last night.
Yep.
What
Giant roaches.
Giant roaches? Oh, nice. Okay.
Giant roaches, and they fly.
And they fly?
They fly. Yes, they fly.
Oh, I don't know if I'm coming down there after all. I don't know about that. I don't like flying bugs.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't tell Jerry that, Scott.
What does Scott say?
They'll fly on your back at night and come in the house with you.
Yes, and they just love to come in the house, especially now that it's really hot outside.
And it's not been raining for us, so they're coming in for water.
I'm glad you can't see my face because my mouth is hanging open.
Yeah.
Like, really? That's disgusting. We have stink bugs here in Pennsylvania.
Oh, we have those too.
Yeah, we have stink bugs too.
Yeah.
You're kidding. You have stink bugs down there?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, they originated up here.
Oh, and I'm going to tell you something else that's really bad this year, and they're bad all over the South, is, oh, why can't I remember? The things that stick to the front of your car, Becky. Oh, those horrible bugs that are full of acid.
Oh, love bugs.
Love bugs, yes, ma'am.
Say, I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have those kind of
love bugs. Fly hooked together.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, yeah. They are very definitely they like to mate.
Yes.
Oh, is that why they call them love bugs? Okay, that's gross.
Yep.
All right.
And they're full of acid, Jerry, and they will get on the front of your car and the front of your truck and
Eat the paint off your.
Yep. If you don't wash them off, they will eat the paint right off your car.
What are they? Am I going to encounter them in North Carolina?
I don't know. I just know they've been really bad this year. Brian will know when the car gets covered with bugs. He'll know to go clean it off.
No, he won't. Because we don't have this kind of problems here.
Yes, because he will see bugs like that, and he will go yuck because they will be everywhere. They will be all over.
You're ruining my trip.
Hi, baby.
It's covered with sticks.
A kissing bug. Cheryl has a kissing bug. Cheryl, where do you live?
Kissing bugs. Mm-hmm.
Stink. Okay, you Holly has stink bugs. They originated in Pennsylvania. I didn't realize they got water bugs. Are gross. Disgusting.
See you. Are you okay?
I've heard. Writing that down, Dawn. Because we all need a little bit of that. And I'm going to need some when I encounter these bugs.
When I first moved down here, everyone would keep grill covers across the front of their cars, and I thought, okay, why are they covering up their car like that? And Jeffrey told me it's because of the bugs. Well, then for years we didn't have them to speak of. Mm-hmm. And here recently, that this year, apparently something about them, they're everywhere. People are having trouble seeing because they're all over. They're flying and just covering up their windshields.
That's disgusting. I think we should change the subject.
Okay, but they're little, Jerry. They're not big.
The love bugs don't hurt you. The stink bugs, they really smell, Susan.
Oh, yes.
They're bad, and my dog likes to eat them. Yeah, it's disgusting. He gets it on his breath. Stink bug breath.
Scott laughing so hard in the bathroom.
Is he?
Oh, dear.
He said, poor
Jerry. Come up here for a visit.
Tell me the noise does, though.
Palmetto bugs?
Palmetto bugs bite when they're flying.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's a crunchy sound. It's gross.
Yeah, that is.
When they're flying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, their wings are really hard, and they go.
Okay. I don't like the sounds of this. No.
Oh, Jerry.
I'm not a real big bug person. Yeah, they really do stink. Serious stink bugs. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's why you never squish them.
No,
Oh, yeah.
never. And we have what's the name of that bug? Oh, glory be. I can't think of it. We've been having trouble with it the last couple of years. It's been all over the news. The lantern flies or something. Anybody know what that is? Good night, Dawns.
Not fireflies?
No. They're big like a stink bug. They're big like a stink bug. When they open their wings to fly, they're red. They're really beautiful.
Ooh.
But they're poisonous, and they kill vineyards and stuff. I'm sure you've heard of it. Lantern, yeah, spotted lantern flies. Dawn knows the name of them. Spotted lantern flies. Yep. They're really bad. They get on a tree, and then they kill the trees, the fruit trees and stuff. And so they were killing a lot of the vineyards around here. And it's a big problem. I think they figured out what to do with them now. I can't remember. I don't watch the news. Brian tells me all this stuff, and I have a horrible memory.
Oh, that's neat, Dawn.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun thing to do. Ask him about them. He'll probably know. All right. You guys are probably going to keep
You're
staying
all
in here
not
for a
gonna
while,
believe
right?
this, I'm gonna be trapped in here.
You're still trapped?
I'm gonna be trapped.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be able to get over the top of that.
Becky, those are so pretty.
I need to quit layering.
They are just beautiful.
At a certain point, it's like, okay, I want to do something more, and now I don't want to add any more to that.
That's when I usually will pull out a stencil and a sponge.
And start stenciling things.
Yeah, and not add any more layers, which some of these are at that point.
Some of those leaves, I think I would just like outline them. They're so pretty.
Yeah. And Callie came home. That's what I was oohing and on about.
Oh, good. Good, good, good.
She's covered in stick tights, though. Stick tights are bad.
Ugh.
I hate having to pull them all out of her hair.
She was up to no good. She was out being a bad girl.
Yeah. Thankfully, they're all spayed and neutered, so that's not a problem.
Did you look at her jelly plate? It's gorgeous. Your jelly plate is gorgeous.
Whose?
Becky's.
Becky's, yeah. It's just beautiful what's all over it.
We used to call stick tights beggar lights.
What did you?
Oh, yeah.
Beggar lights.
Baker?
Yeah.
Beggar.
Beggar.
Beggar. Okay.
I know. Joan's reminding me it's potato time. Oh my gosh, you're not kidding. It's 10 minutes past potato time. I said I was going to hang up at 1:15, and I'm just reading the chat. I keep reading it. You guys are just so entertaining. All right, I am going to go.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for
being
coming.
here.
No, I appreciate it. It was so much fun. And I really liked the chat, the best part. That was the best part.
Isn't it? That's the best part of lives anyways, I think.
Talking to my friends. Yes. Yeah, I love you guys.
Barb says start new envelopes.
Yeah, she wants you to leave the
I
ones
have a stack of paper here, too.
because they're really beautiful. Everybody, you guys all have a nice night, and I'll try to pop on while I'm away.
I was going to say, let us, maybe send us some pictures.
Yeah, I would like to do that. If the teachers allow me to do that, I certainly will. Maybe do a quick little Instagram video or something. Yeah, I'm too wound up to go to sleep, but I'm going to try. All right.
Night, hon.
Good night.
Good night.
Have fun. We'll talk soon.
How do I hang up? How do I disconnect?
Okay, at the top of your screen, there's a little telephone that turns red, and it says leave call. When you highlight it,
I see it. Okay.
You just click on that.
Thank you, girls.
Good night.
I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, sweetie. Okay, we're gonna do orange and pink together on the same jelly plate.
All right.
Becky, your plate is just gorgeous.
I'm just going to throw this away because I hate this Wedgwood blue.
Well, then just do it because,
I can't. I did it.
Okay.
It's all good. Man.
We're gonna see. This stuff, Becky, this Craft Essentials from...
That's Joanne's brand.
Right. And I'm going to tell you what, on the jelly plate, it's kind of nice because it's thinner.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just kind of stays wet a little longer. I mean, I wouldn't buy it again, but at the same time, I kind of like it on the jelly plate.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you all had those things that make the shapes and stuff. I got this at the thrift store.
Okay, wait just a minute. Let me see.
Hey, why is everybody fighting?
Who's fighting?
The boys are beating Callie up.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Callie. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm going to put it back on me then, guys, while she's gone. The children are misbehaving, apparently.
Yeah, they're fighting. last one. All right.
I hope y'all are having fun tonight.
Holly and Callie were fighting. Okay.
They are, Sue. It was it just says, what does this one say? This one says panic pink and just plain old orange. Panic pink and plain old orange. But they are pretty together. They're kind of like a sunset. Okay, now she's got something she's gonna do. I want to go show. Oh, that's cool.
This
Toy.
cool. I want some more of these. I think it came from Hobby Lobby.
Huh.
It's a foam roller. That's cool. Ooh, that's intense.
What, my pink?
Yeah, you're pink and orange.
Yeah, it is. But I've used that combination before, and I really like it. And my apparently I forgot to wash my dragonfly, so it's not doing what I wanted it to do.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's picking up the ink, but it's not laying it back down. Which is okay. You know. It's got okay, there we go. It's just taken a while to get enough ink on it to actually make a print. I wanted to print it on this piece because this piece looks a little boring and it's not helping it at all.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's kind of dark. You know, it's got a dark sort of look to it, so that's okay. I really like this deli paper, but it seems to be much wetter than I expected it to be. You know, it picks up, I don't know, it just...
Mosquito came in.
Uh-oh. Well, at least it wasn't a palmetto bug.
Yeah. This is true. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I like it. Uh-oh, what has Kendra got? Teddy just went and ran him out of the house. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, a skunk. Oh, do you have a animal door, Kendra? That's... What? Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, gorgeous. See it.
Oh.
Goodness, look. Oh.
That picked up all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah, isn't it pretty?
It is.
Believe me. Oh, no. Oh, hello, Trucker Janie.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the skunk came in the house. Oh,
God.
Okay, how did yours come out, Becky? Show us what you just pulled a minute ago.
Oh, it got some of the grungy bits. On the edges of the paper.
Oh, that's cool.
So I need to do something to these last 4 envelopes because I don't like how they're looking, but
Well, see, and that's it. I'm thinking about putting my plate up and just doing some doodly things on some of these.
I was thinking I might stencil something.
Well, and And I might just stamp some white or black stuff on them. Because they're just a little bit too something, you know. They're just missing something. So I think I'll do that for a little while. Then I can get it back out again. Not a big deal. Okay. I thought it was not a big deal, but I can't find my little sheet. Oh, I put it away. Oh, dear. It's bad. You know, it just seemed like I just get started doing what I needed to do today, and somebody would come to visit. It's like, okay, and then they would go, and it was very nice to have visitors, but you know, they'd go, and it was like that yesterday too. So for the last 2 days, I just get started doing something, and boink, we have a visitor. And then Jeff's dad fell in the backyard, so we, you know, it's like, oh, great, just what we needed. He got home okay, and he says he's all right, but you know, I don't know.
Oh,
What's the matter?
I just starting to itch again. The Benadryl must have wore off from, not Benadryl, but the Zyrtec I took this morning.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Scott said he witnessed Howie rolling in the poison ivy. So it's Howie that gives me the poison ivy.
Oh, no.
And I'm really allergic to it. And I'm just getting better on my arm, see?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and it's all over my neck.
Oh, you had that last fall, too, didn't you?
Yeah, I get it every year when the poison ivy's thick like it is right now. It's no good. I think I'm just going to pull a piece of paper. I kind of like the rolled off papers too, where you.
Oh, I love the rolled off papers. I love them.
I get with this one. I love watching Shell C do pictures with just cut up pieces of painty paper.
I've done a few, not pictures so much as abstract things.
Abstract.
Yeah.
Oh, cool! It got some of the.
Oh, that's gorgeous, Becky.
That's got lots of goodness. All right, you can go out.
Yeah, Holly, you're right. She needs to have no poison ivy at her next house, but I hate to tell you this, that's hard to do. Jeffrey has a real bad reaction to poison ivy and poison oak and all those things. We once ended up in a emergency room in Toledo on our way back from New York.
Okay. I even got some of that stuff you recommended.
The Dombro stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it does help if you get on it right away.
If you get on it right away and dry it down, it will help. Okay.
I'm surprised Scott didn't say, "What are you doing?" Because I've got piles on either side of me.
I know. It's like, okay, I'm just going to behave myself and not get into my white paint with my paint pen. You're right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say that, and then I stick it right in it.
Mm-hmm. Either that or my finger. But this one had so many layers of so many different colors in it that anything more was just going to be, it needed to stop, you know.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to stencil on those envelopes.
Scott's
tomorrow.
home already? I don't know why.
Oh, you had today off.
Oh, do we? Oh, and here I kept you from him tonight.
Oh, he's been down in the garage all day. And I told him I was doing this tonight, and he didn't have a problem with it.
Okay.
He's been He's been putting a saw back together that he took apart 12 years ago.
Okay.
So he's refurbishing it. He's repainted it. It's going to be like brand new when he's done.
Well, that's always good.
You guys can see it before I do. Boop. We got some bits.
Let's see. Just a minute. Yeah, that's a pretty plain batch of bits, but
yeah. But
I'm not kidding. The packing tape along the edges to clean the edges up.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
And then keep that piece of packing tape because it's really cool to glue down to stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be, you know, not really sticky. You're gonna have to glue it down.
Yeah. Whoa.
What's the matter?
A little bit of green there. Oh, well. I can roll it off.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit.
Yeah. It came out as a glob.
That one is just a little like this. I think this one needs it more. No, that. Mm-hmm.
Good thing when it's juicy is you can get really good impressions.
Yeah, that's true. I want one of those little tiny stamp pads or jelly plates for take some more medicine. Cheryl says take more medicine.
Yeah, I'm going to before I go to sleep. I still have to take my metformin and my
Oh, you take that awful late in the day, don't you?
I take it twice a day.
Yeah, but Mom and Jeff both take theirs right with dinner.
Yeah. But I take my first dose at like 11 a.m.
Oh, okay.
The next one at 11 p.m. because we're on second shift.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just take it when I go to sleep, and I take it when I make breakfast.
Oh, Cheryl says it's raining.
Oh, okay, Holly. Man, there's a bunch of people leaving comments on videos, I think. I'll get to those later. I just all of a sudden getting lots of notifications.
Oh.
There, I fixed it a little bit. I added.
Oh yeah, that's good. That looks
a little more.
That looks real cute. I'm just doing dots on things. I'll show you guys.
She's just dotting it up.
Mm-hmm. I'm just adding some, what shall I call this? Focal sort of stuff to these. And since I'm going to use them as little journal covers, I eventually will put Mod Podge over the outside of them. Or matte medium, one of the two. But probably Mod Podge. These just didn't need to be jelly plated anymore. They were pretty well done.
Well, I've thrown all my envelopes into a box, and I'll pull them out tomorrow and maybe stencil on them with white.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can doodle in black.
No lightning or thunder yet. Tanya, they're called dots. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Dots. What did I call them, Holly?
Circle things? I don't know.
Circle things? I might have, because you know my brain's not working very well.
Oh goodness.
Hello, Cindy. I don't know that Cindy was here earlier. Did you notice, Becky?
I did not. And I don't think I've seen Cindy in any of my lives.
I don't know that I've seen her before in mine. Is it your first time here, Cindy? If it is, please know that we didn't mean to ignore you. And welcome, welcome.
Oh, and I just realized I've got it on Top Chat.
Oh, so is mine.
So we might have missed even more.
Good grief. It's been like that all evening.
Yeah. So sorry, guys, if we missed you saying hi.
I watched just on my TV where I can't chat. Ah, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be cool. Let's see. What can I find on the floor? I want to add more. That one I want to leave alone. I had thought about putting a shower curtain down and all this, that, and the other, and that didn't happen.
Oh, I keep these little pieces of the freezer paper. I just pick them up and I pin them into the bulletin board. So I have them here all the time. Because, you know, if I were to get something on the floor, someone might kill me.
The floors are a lot of work.
Well, and Jeffrey spent an awful lot of energy and effort to make them beautiful, and to get paint on them would not make him happy.
No.
He put 8 coats of
clear coat
Varathane on this floor.
Yeah.
Only 5 coats in the rest of the house, just because he knew that I might get something on it. So and I don't think he'd totally get rid of me, because it would be too hard to train a new one.
Yeah.
Although he would probably like it if he could train one that didn't leave their crap everywhere. So, you know. Jeffrey's the neat one. I am not the neat one.
Well, if it's inside, it's up to me.
Oh, no.
When I was working, Scott would cook and help with laundry and stuff. But now that I'm home.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said, Becky. You said when you were working?
When I was working, Scott would get up and cook me breakfast.
Oh,
he doesn't do that anymore because he's the one working. So.
Well, when Jeff was still working, I tried to do more of the housework. Now he helps me with the housework, but I cook and I do the laundry and.
Well, you take turns.
Yep, that's it. And he's really good at the vacuum cleaner. The vacuum cleaner is the one thing. The vacuum cleaner bothers my back.
Oh yeah.
I can mow the lawn and not have a problem, but when I vacuum, it hurts my back. I don't know exactly. It's the motion of it or something.
I don't know.
So.
Okay, that fixed that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty, Becky. Is that
it's wallpaper.
Textured wallpaper?
Yeah. And then over here, I stamped it off.
Mm-hmm.
And the wallpaper's getting pretty, too.
Oh, yeah. I have a piece, too, that's gorgeous. I just keep reusing it.
Yep.
Oh, I have all that paint. I need to do something with it. Let's see. What?
It's just making.
Oh, I hear that noise. Uh-huh.
Sounds like that machine on Willy Wonka. but I bet that's how they made that noise for it.
The pulling motion. Yes, Holly, probably is. It's the push pulling motion. You know, when I've hurt my back in the past, which is really funny, it's the wash machine and the dryer that always causes serious damage. I don't know exactly why, but both times that I have been really incapacitated, it was because of laundry.
Oh no.
Well, you know, my dryer used to be, well, it used to be a sideways door on the dryer, and I bent to reach something out of it, and the wash machine was one of the tub loaders, and I reached down in it, and I'm a little short, and I reached down in the washer and pulled the heck out of my back. Well,
Not good.
we meet in the middle. There you go. That's right, Cheryl.
Well, Scott, when I was managing at Joann's and was working 70-hour weeks,
Oh yeah.
He would bring me lunch and stuff, and the other ladies would look at me like, "Why is he doing that for you?"
Yeah.
Like, what? You want him to bring you a sandwich too?
Yeah, there you go. And you know, Jeff goes to the grocery store. Even now, he goes to the grocery store. But for, you know, all the years we lived in South Dakota, he came right past the grocery store, right past the post office. So why shouldn't he go ahead and get the groceries?
Yeah,
Why should I get up and go out in the nastiness and when he comes right past it? So that's what we did. He just took care of it.
I'm trying really hard to use this paint up. Like it won't go away.
Yeah, I know. It's now I'm gonna have to have a whole session of putting Mod Podge on these things, which is gonna be boring.
Oh. I just use the brayer and roll it on.
Well, that's probably what I'll do. I just like when I'm gonna use something like this for a cover, I just like to seal it, you know.
No, I was gifted my jelly plate by Lisa Elaine. She gifted me this.
That was a sweet gift.
It was. She got a bigger one and she said, "Do you want my 8.5 by 11?" I said, "Sure."
Kathy, there's a difference between the jelly arts and the gel press. Is yours a gel press or a jelly arts, Becky?
I think it's jelly. I have the package thing somewhere here. I don't know where I put it. Yes, I do.
I think what people have said is that the gel arts plate is a little stiffer than the jelly.
Well, this is jelly arts.
Yeah, that one is softer. That the jelly arts is softer than the gel press. Okay, Kathy, could you give us your opinions of the differences, please, of the two? If you've got both brands, tell us what you like and dislike about the two of them.
Ham, egg, and chicken's on the yeast roll.
A bit of a hiccup at the house. Are you okay, Lynn? Jerry went to bed.
Yeah, Jerry folds up at 9 p.m. Usually 8, I think.
Yeah, usually 8. She she couldn't tell the difference. Okay. Lynn, is everything okay? Are you okay?
Hiccups happen. I know.
Yeah.
But we're glad you're here now. Scott wants to say something.
I used to bring you meals because marriage is a partnership.
That's right.
Ham, egg, and cheese on a yeast roll. Oh, they're easy to make and so delicious.
Jeffrey makes me grilled cheese and ham, open-faced stuff for breakfast, which is really good. And he hasn't made that lately, so I may have to ask for that for breakfast tomorrow.
Right there.
Scott said, "What time's for breakfast? We'll be right there."
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. If you come for breakfast, I will fix it for you. Just get here before noon.
We would have to leave like right now.
That's right. You're going to have to leave right now. But if you're coming for breakfast, I'll fix it.
That's Scott's favorite meal, breakfast.
All clear now. Thanks for asking. Okay, Oh, I wonder if they had bad weather.
Who's having the really bad weather? Cheryl, right?
No, Lynn said that she had a hiccup, and then she said that all clear now. But anyway, she's okay. That's what matters.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, Jeffrey turned the air conditioner down, and I am still cooking. I have to show you all this one because this one came out really pretty. I have both of them out. They're both the same thickness. They feel the same. The people have just said that they behave a little different, Kathy, and that's why I was wondering. Oh, hello, Barbara. Yes, you missed most of the party too, but we're here. Jerry went to bed. I'll have to go to bed here in a half an hour or so.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's almost 10:30 here.
Yeah. So, Becky, whenever you're, whenever you get ready.
Well,
no, Cheryl, I think it's just I'm hot. I got way too hot last week, and I was not well. But it's just hot here. It's just hot, is all. So, I think that's all that matters. What, hon?
I was going to say, I could bring my envelopes up and show them for those that just got here.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good idea.
And I threw the cap away for this, and it didn't need to be thrown away because there's still some paint.
Kathy says she hasn't noticed any difference between the paint is what makes the difference for her between the two jelly plates.
Well, I have a stamp. Let me go get the thing I had been using.
Okay. Put it back on me until she comes back.
Okay.
Oh, you're back already?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know how far you had to go.
I have this creative palette by Stampendous, and there is a huge difference between the two.
Okay.
This is the Stampendous, and this is the jelly plate.
Ooh.
So the Jelly Arts plate is 4 times as thick.
Uh-huh.
And this thing does not release the paint like this does.
Okay.
So that's a huge difference. And you get this in the stamping sections of like Michael's and Hobby Lobby.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it works, but it works differently. And you have to work fast. You can't, there's no letting something dry and then lifting it back up like you can with the Jelly Art plate.
Mm-hmm. Well, the gel press plates, Hobby Lobby has small ones of those in the store.
Ah.
And Kathy says she hasn't noticed much of a difference in them. in using them. So that's nice to know, because then I could just go to the store and buy a little one, because I'd like to use a little one. I'd like a little one. They use them like stamps.
Yeah,
and that would be fun to try.
Chelsea uses one quite often, a small round one, I think. And so does Peg. I think Peg has some small ones. But these are the envelopes I did, and I'm going to add stenciling to them and doodling, and then I'll do where I use oval stencils for the address sections. And I just stencil out white areas and then write on it. I don't put labels on them or anything.
Well, I have lots of label sticky stuff, so that's usually what I do, is put labels on them.
Yeah.
It's because I cut, when I print a label, there's always the stuff all over the sides, and therefore I have all that left over. And I think that one's just going to stay the way it is. I like it the way it is. So it's just one of those things where I have it, so I just use it. And the labels that I buy are very, very sticky. They have a lot of stickum on them. Those are so pretty, Becky.
And I've got the front and the back basically with a base coat of paint on them. So if I add a little bit of stenciling and do some doodling, these will be ready to go, which is good because I still haven't mailed the ATCs I'm swapping out from last Wednesday. So, yeah. But that's what I had. And I've got papers, but they're all over the floor, too.
I was going to say, I've got all kinds of stuff, but they're all over the floor.
I can grab the ones that are kind of dry.
Okay, you do that, and I'll finish this up and grab mine.
Some of them are just, roll-offs that I'll add more to. But sometimes I'll just get the brayer out and a stack of paper, and I'll just spread some paint out on just put a little dab on the paper and roll it, and just keep doing that with different colors till I get a piece that's all blocked up with color. I think that's pretty too.
I have to unplug my ear, so I'll be back in just a minute, Becky, while you talk to them.
Okay. Okay.
Barbara says she ordered something. Tanya, don't invest in that brand. I could not make it work. Paper stuck. Prints wouldn't come off. Paint dried almost immediately. I don't know what the problem was. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, that's beautiful. Pick that piece back up, Becky.
This?
Yes. Oh, the one underneath is just gorgeous.
These?
Yeah, those are from the wallpaper. Yep.
Yeah, that's the wallpaper, and I'll just keep using it to do prints.
Yeah.
Lisa gifted these to me. I didn't use these tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could grab more than 3 or 4 at a time. But they're spread out. Some of these will definitely need more. I think I'd like to play with the leaves. Last 4 pieces. There we go. That's my mess. Thanks, Barbara.
Yeah, they're gorgeous, Becky. I'm going to switch back over here. This is just part of it, guys, because I can't reach all of it right this minute. Becky, what kind of a headset are you wearing?
None. Because when I turn the sound down on YouTube, I don't get any playback, so I don't even use earphones.
See, that's what happened. It was working just fine like that for ever and ever, and then it quit working that way, and so I started getting this echo, and so I've been having to use headphones. I do not know what's going on.
Oh, that's so strange.
Yeah, I mean, it worked fine the first 3 or 4 times I did a hangout, and then 3 or 4 weeks ago, we were doing a hangout, and it just about drove Mary nuts.
Oh no!
Because it echoed so bad, and so I've been having to wear a headset. Well, I went and bought myself an actual one that might be comfortable because I'm just wearing earbuds. And my ear is killing me, and the bloody thing wouldn't work today. So I don't know what the deal is.
Oh no!
So, anyways, this is just part of them, guys. I just kind of finished that one up by drawing on it.
Oh, Mary's released her Painty papers to the public.
Oh, how wonderful.
We'll have to watch it.
Yeah, this one kind of came out cool. It was
like
2 different layers of the leaves, and
like leopard.
Yeah, I love this deli paper. I had not printed on deli paper before, so.
That one you just put to the side, you could turn those leaves into fish.
Oh, you so could. Uh-huh. Oh, that'd be fun.
Mary says she's been quietly working in her small corner.
You mean you don't have your entire floor covered where you can't get out, Mary?
I did, till I picked the pile up.
Well, and I still have another pile over there. Some of it's still a little wet, so. And this paper, okay, we get these, they're like, and we get 2 of them every year, every 6 months or so. We get these, they're like reports, right? And this paper is really cool. I really like it. So I thought, okay, I'm going to see if it'll print on. And it's kind of like the deli paper. And granted, it has some printing on the top of it, but by the time I covered it up, cool. Yeah, I mean, and this was just a piece that needed some more stuff because it only had that on it. So I just added some. I'm not so sure about that, but that's the inside. That one needs something on the outside, so I'll doodle on it or something. This is that. I love how this one came out.
That looks cool.
Yeah, I'm liking this one. Too hot here to jelly print. Mary, I was having a hard time jelly printing because they kept drying really fast. This one, I really like how this one came out too.
That's pretty. I like the grid at the top. That's from your silicone hot pad, right?
Yes, and I pulled that little piece. See, there was an envelope laid right in here on the first pull, like that. See, so there I pulled an envelope that had that grid thing on it, and then I went back and laid the paper down and got this piece the second time.
Oh.
So it ended up with both of those things on it, so. Yeah. So collage cards, yeah. I wanted to do some book pages tonight too, but I just didn't get, enough done. Oh, that one's still wet. Ooh, nasty. Uh-oh. I forgot that one, I shouldn't have picked that one up. Let me put these back down because they're definitely wet. Now, okay. And partially, I had partly finished part of them, and then the back sides weren't done. So I'll have to do some more stamping or something. Or maybe I'll stamp on some tissue paper and lay them over it. Oh, I love how this one came out. That, of course, would be the inside of my thing, but that's okay. Journal process with them. So there's typing and handwriting. That's cool, Barbara. Yeah, Mary, mine was just dry. Thanks, Norma. Mine were just drying real fast tonight, which is okay. I kind of like the grungy thing.
Oh, I love the double circles. I got to dig that out of my bin of stuff.
You know, I keep 3 or 4 of them because when I get them going, sometimes I got a black one and a white one, and I don't want to. Thank you, Kathy. I don't want to get them. If they're wet, I don't want to have to clean it to go on to the next one. So I keep a couple of them ready to go. And see, this one's got a lot of different layers, but it doesn't have any kind of focally thing. So I'll do something.
Yeah, see, I've got a few that just need a little stenciling or something.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's what these are going to need. But they're a lot more done than they were before we started tonight.
Yeah.
I did this last week or so. And some, you know, if I'm just going to mail Happy Mail or something, I'll just put some like doodles right here. Like that's probably what I'll do to this one is I'll just doodle on it. This is the one that's got the bottle in it. Right there, there's a bottle. But I just love the grunge on that one. Now see, that one's just got a little doodle, and then when I make the little notebook out of it, that's what it'll look like. I think it needs some dots. Like that. I think I'm hearing your brayer, Becky. Are you back to the jelly plate?
Yeah.
Can't leave that thing alone, can you?
Well, I keep saying, there's not that much paint left. I can finish this paint off tonight.
Show the double circles again? Sure, Mary. Just a second.
I wish I knew where my little double circle thing was. I think it's down in this bin.
Oh, I guess it would help, Mary, if I put it back on me so you could see the double circles.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mandy.
Inside of a Scotch roll, right?
Yes, it's oh, dang it. That one was nasty. Hold on. Sorry, guys. It was wrong side up, and my hand is now covered with, I mean, just nasty. This one's dry. I can pick it up. It's the inside of a tape, of a roll of Scotch tape. And like I said, I usually keep 2 or 3 of them on my table because that way I can have black paint and white paint out at the same time and not contaminate one or the other. Yep, there they are, Mary. Thank you. I like the double circles. I think that but of course I like circles, period. But I think it adds interest that there's the double circles are there. So, unlike this envelope, I'll do something. Don't know what, but I'll do something. I think I'm going to go all the way around this one with dots, though. Dots finish everything. Now, Mary would say it was gold that finished everything, but that's... Maybe I'll have to put gold on the end, the dots. Gold dots. There we go. Now, everything should be finished with gold dots. I have a gold marker somewhere. There. Let's go see what Becky's doing.
Gold.
Yeah, they look like they're interlocking. That's the thing. They just add so much interest. It really adds a lot to something. Or gold splatter, yeah. Oh, that's the tiny one. I don't want the tiny one. That is the coolest roller.
I know, and it was in a bag of stamps at the thrift store, but I think they have them at Hobby Lobby like that. They are so cool.
Well, you know, I have roller stamps from Stampin' Up, but I don't think that they would. I don't know that they would work very well. I would have to try one. Maybe next time we jelly plate, I'll have to try that.
I added gold to this one because it had the black leaves on it.
Oh, uh-huh. Yep.
Oh, starting to itch really bad. Probably going to have to go so I can go
wash
and put fresh calamine lotion on and take a Benadryl. I take Benadryl at night, and then I take the Zyrtec in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Just so I can sleep and not dig myself to death from this.
Yeah. That stuff that that powder stuff, though, you know, you can use it as often as you want. And Jeffrey says it really helps a lot to use it a couple of times a day.
It really helps keep it from getting oozy.
Yes, it dries it down. That's the big thing. And if you can dry it down, you can keep it from spreading.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, honey, if you need to go, we can go because it's getting late for me anyways.
All right.
I mean, it's real late for you, but you're used to it. It's getting close to my bedtime is, I guess, what I'm trying to say.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming.
Yes, ma'ams, and thank yous very much.
And I'm going to hang up, and I'll see you guys.
Wait one second. Are you going to be on Wednesday night?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay, so Becky is on 7 Eastern, right? 7 Eastern?
Yes.
On Wednesday nights. Don't forget to...
I'll say hello in the chat so you guys can find me again.
That's right. That way you can find her channel. Lisa, I think, will be back next week. One of the things I want to tell everybody is that Lisa will be putting a video up, an information video about June's hangout on May 31st on Lisa's channel. So if you are interested in hanging out with us to do the project, we're going to do something called a Blizzard book, and Barbara Clark is going to be our guest. So yay, Barbara. So alrighty. You ready to go, Becky?
Yep.
Okay, good night, everyone. Thank you all so very, very, very much for coming. And I hope you had a good time. Good night, everybody.